I mean, sometime nigga gotta get got. It be like that, bruh. Now we are
They
finally
really just played
live.
You Guessed It. OG Mac on my Spotify. Hold up, let me pause this because I'm gonna get too hyped for no reason. Beginning of the stream.
You is let's not because we just went live right now. God damn
I
it,
was about to start yelling at
Did you
everything.
guess it though?
this nigga here. All right, folks. Now let's go ahead and get the shit out the way. I'm not fully sick no more, but I just don't have my full voice, so I'm able to
He won't
speak.
let me slap him with Vicks.
Biggie, shut your ass up. So I'm able to speak loudly or whatever, but that's besides the point. I still got my other co-hosts around here, my fam. We about to get up in this piece. This is the Run Those Games podcast, episode 35. 'Tis the season to be a gamer. It's a good goddamn time to be a gamer, an overall good time to be a nerd with all the damn content consumption that we love. Now, with that being said, the homie Eric, he is out today. He's actually handling some business. So shout out to the homie Eric. To my left, Big, introduce yourself, bruh.
I'm still gonna slap you with Vicks. What's good? Let's talk games.
I hate you. And K-Dog, go ahead, bruh.
Yeah. My pocket still hurt, but we here though.
We gonna get to that too, because my shit's still recuperating. I've never seen my bank account just dwindle so fast in life. But Agent, introduce yourself, bruh.
Hey, I'm first to be last, last to be first. Welcome to the podcast. Thank y'all for pulling up. And we lit.
That was the fakest deep shit I've heard all day.
When I thought about it, I'm like, I could have just said you last.
That was okay, Mr. Fake Confucius. All right. So Thanksgiving has just passed. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving or Indigenous Peoples Day, whatever you want to call it. I just look at it as a day to spend time with your family and eat food and have a good old goddamn time. I didn't have the chance to do that shit because I was actually sick. Worse than I am now. Like, before, I hated getting out of the bed type shit. But, you know, it's whatever. Hope y'all enjoyed all that. But aside from that, matter of fact, how was everybody's Thanksgiving before we continue? Anybody gonna go?
Fuck Chris Malone. Damn it.
You had a moment and you fucked it up. You had your moment and you done goofed.
I have a moment and I messed it up. Jesus. I was gonna say fuck Christopher Columbus. Also, I didn't do anything for Thanksgiving. Didn't get no food, nothing. My family left me stranded. And then on top of that, I ain't getting no leftovers but some mac and cheese, and that was it.
Oh yeah, we played 2K on Thanksgiving. I think about it.
Oh, did we? Was that Thanksgiving?
Yeah, me and Agent did. I remember. Yeah. Oh, you was with us too, right?
I was just
Yeah, we played 2K. Ain't that some shit?
Over here lying, acting like his family just said, "See, we just gonna leave you behind mid-sleep." Nah, nigga, you had to work. There was no way you gonna make it.
Yeah, I did have to work. I ain't even gonna flex like that.
But let's just paint the narrative of an evil family because that's just more entertaining.
Yeah. But then on top of that, somebody ate my food, but we ain't gonna get into.
Nah, bruh, nah, that's a violation. I made a video about this shit. What happened? Go ahead, bruh. Digress. Preach to the choir.
I told you the story. I told you the story already.
Tell the peoples.
So, long story short, this chick I used to talk to, quote unquote, we're gonna keep it clean. Chick I used to talk to was at the Thanksgiving dinner at my great grandma's house, and my ex I just broke up with was there too. So there go my leftovers right there.
Let's have a moment of silence for them leftovers that were confiscated.
I swear this stuff only happens to me, dog. A chick you used to smash and your ex show up to Thanksgiving.
That's such you a hoe, bro.
I mean,
you can't argue. You know it's fact.
Can't argue with that. You know what I'm saying?
Only hoes have this type of problem, bro. Only hoes.
Hey, quick question though: can y'all hear the stream off my mic? Like hear what y'all saying off my mic?
Why do you have Discord open and you don't have any headphones?
Yeah.
Nah, we can't hear you. You good?
Okay, I'll make sure it's not double play. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I be worried about that shit too, bro. You straight.
All right, so I don't need no headphones for that.
All right, K-Dog, how was your? Oh, Biggie.
Oh, damn it!
I thought K-Dog spoke before you. That's why. My bad.
No, I was muted.
Oh, bad. Go ahead, Biggie.
So, yeah, I did not help Agent's problem at all. Because then I was like, I will say, I'm having leftovers. I had turkey. I had mac and cheese. I had some yams, candied yams. And I was enjoying them shits. I let them know you might not be enjoying I'm gonna let you know this food good right now. And I'm
Fuck
glad
you.
that we had a lot of people over, honestly, because we was about to have Thanksgiving leftovers till Christmas, and I was gonna throw them shits out if I'm gonna be honest when it hit December 5th.
Oh, we gonna talk about them leftovers, bro, because there's a reason why I shared that Plies video, because, man, there's a travesty going on in my house.
You got leftovers from New Year's, huh?
Bro. All right, K-Dog, what's your, how's your Thanksgiving, bro?
Favorite food, bro. That's it. I ain't doing that special. Chill at the house. Hey, with the folk I live with. What? That too.
Hey, I'm about to. Hey, give me a second.
Just lock his ass in the closet like, you know, we do with all our nephews. No, I'm just playing, don't do that shit.
I don't like my nephew.
All right, we just had to have quick communication. You know what I'm saying? Just some communication.
I'm a translation. I'm a fuck you up. That was a conversation. That's why that shit was so fast.
It wasn't even a quick communication. Just
All he got to do is watch Black Panther. He'll be alright. That's all you got to do.
Culture. All right, so let's talk about leftovers, bro. So I don't understand what it is about black folk that we just think that because it's Thanksgiving that leftovers will last a lot longer than regular fucking food. Because in my house, I'm not even being sarcastic, I've seen leftovers for like past a week, and I'm like, I wouldn't even eat regular ass like chicken past a week, fam. Why the fuck is this old ass Thanksgiving leftovers in my fridge still?
Dog, that turkey.
Okay, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
I can't say family rule. Well, my immediate family rule, at least where it used to be. I mean, I kind of still go by it. Is if it don't smell bad, especially after you warm it up, if it don't smell bad, hey, go dog.
Nigga, that is the devil. All right.
But I only use that on like Thanksgiving and like on the Thanksgiving and Christmas food.
If y'all are talking about eating Thanksgiving leftovers on December 13th.
Oh no.
Oh no. Now you pushing it. I'm talking about like you know what I'm saying? You cook it Thursday, everything cooked Thursday. You might be able to get a plate in Tuesday, Wednesday.
Nigga, everything is realistically cooked on fucking Wednesday. And everything's brought on Thursday except for the turkey.
Nah, the way my family set up, we wait until Thanksgiving to cook all the damn food. Like you'll come in the house to see damn dressing, mac and cheese, and turkey all in the damn oven.
Y'all wild as fuck, bro. We knew.
That's like, bro, we don't eat until like maybe like that afternoon, like early afternoon, like maybe like 2 or 3 o'clock. We don't eat.
I mean, that's normal eating time, like 1 or 2. But
yeah,
nigga, cooking that day, you wild as fuck, bro. I'm hungry now. Ain't big.
Like, bro, like we'll prep it the day before, but we don't cook it until like the next day.
Y'all niggas wild.
There was a good chunk that was cooked the day before, but there was even a chunk that didn't get cooked until the day of.
Which is usually the meat.
Yeah.
Like the sides and shit, like the mac and cheese and all that, that's usually cooked the day before. Or like the day of, but early as fuck. So it's already done by the time you ready to eat.
Yeah, our house, everything is made the day of. Like you prep stuff the night before, but like the ham, turkey, all that day of.
My mom cooked up and pretty much had 3 days of always being on her feet, knowing that she got a bad back and shoulders. She was up 7 a.m. Thanksgiving Day cooking.
Hey, I know one thing. That brown sugar spiral ham. Yes, Lord. Oof. Hallelujah.
I'm just saying it's Tuesday and my dad is still eating Thanksgiving leftovers. I'm over here like, nigga, that shit has an expiration date, fam.
Hey, I will be right there with him. I'll be eating a ham sandwich, you know what I'm saying? Give me a plate full of dressing, you know what I'm saying? Nothing else. I just want a whole plate of dressing right now, dog. Cranberry sauce.
If you still eating it, throw that shit out.
He's gonna eat that shit till like it's all gone till like this Friday. Like I already know how he is. I've seen him do the shit. So
Friday pushing it, but you know I can let.
Nah, bro, I don't let none of that shit slide, bro. Because every other food in this house usually has like a 2 to 3 day limit because it's usually eaten by then or it's bad.
Right.
So I don't get this. Hey, what's going on, Jenny?
You're still pushing it, but I'm not gonna like
on the block like you, Jenny.
I'm not gonna be over here like nigga, you nasty on Friday.
Nah, bro.
Cooked Wednesday or Thursday, so it's been a week and a couple days. Now, if you still eating it the Thursday after next.
In December?
Yeah, if you're still eating that shit, dog,
hey, quick around the table though.
What up?
What's your top three foods on Thanksgiving?
I
turkey,
love
macaroni and cheese and candy jams.
I love turkey.
What'd you say, Big?
Turkey, macaroni and cheese, candy jams.
He said that shit like a bar too, though. I peep.
Because I don't
Hey, I'm
know
with
what
Big
macaroni and cheese, but I like dark meat on my turkey.
Ew.
Can't stand ham. And candy jams because my mom always puts marshmallows on top.
See, y'all wild as hell, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. Like, I'm not even a big fan of Thanksgiving food. I'm gonna keep it a whole 1,000 with you. Like, I've just never been the biggest fan.
That's worse than my SpongeBob situation, sir.
No, it's not. Because mine is because yours is full on childhood. Mine's just a preference on what I like to eat, though. Like, the fact that you ain't never seen
most of the food that be in there on Thanksgiving.
The fact that SpongeBob was over 20 years old, bro.
And you 20 what? 2 or 3?
Thanksgiving food been cooked since many moons before we was born. Slaves cooked that chicken.
Hey, be clear.
All right, be clear. By what you just heard was by Agent Gates. This nigga does eat ass, so the views that he just expressed by himself is of his own. All right,
you gotta eat the booty.
Hey, be clear. Hey, be clear.
I'm gonna have to get that on the soundbite.
Thanksgiving dinner has food there that I don't even eat on a normal.
Exactly.
You're not trying to please your girl. You gotta eat the booty.
I don't eat
Like
collard greens. I don't necessarily have affection towards stuffing. I can easily do without it.
Like for me, my top is probably the turkey. That's because I love the titties, the breastises. I like the white meat. Not even gonna hold you.
That the turkey has. I'm sorry.
I hate you. The mashed potato because my mama usually makes that shit, and that should be hella fire.
See, I was mad this year with the mashed potato.
Why? What happened? I need to hear this.
They didn't, dog. There was still cubes.
What you mean there was still?
They chopped them shits up, and it was supposed to be fully mashed. Somebody just didn't fully mash it.
Oh,
I was so mad when I took a bite of mashed
man had
potatoes
cube
and realized
potatoes.
it wasn't mashed.
he had a baked potato and mashed potato was hiding it.
I got through that shit in the garbage, dog. I was not eating it.
Like,
I
was
didn't
it?
even say nothing because, I'm not gonna call you out.
Was it good?
No.
Oh
Because it
damn!
wasn't mashed.
Like I like potatoes, so like I can usually let that type of shit slide.
You know why it wasn't mashed? Because my dad told someone else how to make his mashed potatoes, and they ain't mash it right.
They gave you smushed potatoes to the mash.
Dog, it wasn't even smushed.
There you go. If I eat your mashed
tell
potato,
you, I took a
it's
scoop
crunchy. Yo, we fighting on my mama.
Ugh,
wasn't
them potatoes
crunchy.
ain't done.
Like we gotta talk about
I
the
took a
simple.
scoop of it, and I seen like it wasn't like it was lumpy. Like there was still parts that was still potato.
Like we gotta talk about the simple fact of that auntie who said that you don't experiment on Thanksgiving. I know y'all seen that video.
Yo, facts. You put cream cheese and mac and cheese. Who does that?
Like that's one of them things. Like you don't experiment or you don't fuck up a person's
Hey, I will say
recipe
my
on Thanksgiving.
sister
Yo.
wasn't experimenting, but she had these butternut squash, dog.
Nigga said
something
squash.
with
You
them,
ever
and
eat
it
squash?
acted like yams.
I've never had butternut squash except when I was an infant, and I probably never had that shit again. You got it.
Nigga,
I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know
But yo.
what exactly she did to it, but I got a spoonful, and I was like, "Yo, this can't be squash. This has to be some yams."
But yo, quick joint. My top three gotta be the chicken and dressing. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be that brown sugar spiral ham. And third, gotta hit it with the mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? The baked mac and cheese with the 4-5 different cheeses and the bread on top of that joint. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's fucked up? I love the smell of mac and cheese, but I hate the taste. I don't like it.
I love mac and cheese.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Like I'm lactose intolerant, but I don't even care about
I can't eat like I don't know. It's something about like creamy food, like that consistency, like it upsets my stomach. I've never understood it, but like I've never liked that type of shit.
diarrhea. I'm sorry.
My stomach is always happy after eating my mom's mac and cheese.
Although I ain't even gonna lie though, my mom's mac and cheese be looking hella delectable, and I'm like, I might get some. Like, nah, I'm not. That's gonna be a waste of some good mac and cheese.
Yo, quick sidebar. R.I.P. Uncle Phil. He would have been 73 years old today. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Uncle Phil.
Word. I'm so happy that nobody said chitlins is in their top three because I probably would.
Says chitlins, they
Yo,
get out.
coming from a southern home, the worst thing to wake up to on a Sunday morning
is the smell of chitlins.
Chitlins, bro.
Hey, bro. I understand.
No,
I
I stayed
understand.
at my grandma's house one time, bro. I swear, there is not one point in my life where I wanted to swing on grandma, bro. But that day, it ran across my mind. I ain't gonna lie.
I wanted to fight my mom at one point, my grandma at one point, because I just remember like Christmas. I spent the night at my.
They're having a bad day, thinking, you know what? It can't nothing be worse. And that whiff of chitlins being cleaned in the sink hits you,
Bruh, it does. Like I'm telling you, because I remember I used to, like when I was younger, like elementary school shit. Like Christmas was always at my grandparents' house, so I used to spend the night there for like a week, damn near, because I'm getting spoiled the whole time while I'm there, anyways, right? Bro, I remember I woke up Christmas Eve to a pungent aroma of just ass, and I'm like, it never smells like ass in this house ever. What the fuck is going on? And I just walk into the kitchen and I see my grandma. She got the big ass nightgown on, humming church hymns. And as soon as I look at her, I'm like, Grandma, what's that smell? She's like, oh, these are just chitlins, baby. And like, it was so sweet the way she said it, but I was just,
like, she know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, because grandma's always had that sweet ass voice or whatever. But like, I was just so mad because it smelled so bad. Like I still had an attitude on my face. Like she just seen it, I was all like, it stinks. So I just remember I was just in my grandpa's room. I was like, Grandma, can we close the door? He's like, yeah, go ahead. Close the door, put the towel underneath the shit. That didn't help much. I was in there suffering for like a full day.
Grandpa doesn't like the smell of it either, but he didn't sure going.
Nah, he likes to eat them every now and again, but like that shit was just oh god.
The two worst smells I've ever smelled. And one, chitlins at 6. They always do it at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning.
It's always early.
Yeah, it's always early. And then second thing, and they're honestly tied for number one, is when I went to a landfill for my last job.
Oh God!
If you've ever been to a landfill, and for the people that don't know what that is, that's where like
all the trash is.
Yeah, like for like multiple counties, that's where they take all their trash and they bury it and they burn it.
Which is why the earth is fucked up.
Right.
Continue.
And so it smells so bad. You can literally smell a landfill like 5-10 miles away, bro. Depending on how bad it is. But when you get there though, it's in your clothes, it's in your skin.
It's like that one scene from Jarhead where he's stirring the shit. We had to burn the shitters and shit. It's just like that.
Bruh, it's all bruh. A landfill is just terrible, dog.
Oh God.
Like, bruh. It was that's my work alarm.
It's my like booty.
Bruh. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy to go to landfill.
Oh God. K-Dog, what's your top 3, bruh?
I say I agree with Biggie with we said turkey, macaroni and cheese, and what's the third one? Candy yams.
Candy yams. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably I'm Hawaiian roll. I'm Hawaiian rolls, mashed potatoes, and turkey. Those are my 3. Say what
dessert.
Dessert. Monkey bread. I don't know if you ever had that shit, but that shit fire.
Monkey bread.
That's my shit. That's my shit. Monkey bread is, oh my God, that shit is so immaculate, bro. That shit's immaculate.
Hey, what sound they make?
That's the epitome of monkey bread right there.
That's the sound they make.
Bro, when you eat monkey bread, it turns you into a little ass kid, bro. Because I remember that's the first time I had it was on Thanksgiving. Ever since then, I had it every year. This was the first year I didn't have it.
Man, he trying to tickle me, so yeah, my bad.
It better not work. You better not laugh.
You better be a thug about it.
Nah, man. When the kid tickle you, you gonna laugh, sir.
You better thug this shit out.
Nah, B.
But yeah, monkey bread is my favorite. What's y'all favorite dessert?
Me? I would say
you doing just one?
Give me 2. If you got like, matter of fact, tell me what the fuck you eat for dessert, anyways, because I usually just eat one.
Our family, we got this family cake. It's not a family cake. It's not like something we made, but every year we get my grandma makes this cake. It's called a hummingbird cake, straight fire.
I think I heard of that before.
You
yeah,
said
hummingbird cake, and then we got the sweet potato pies. You know what I'm saying?
word. You said grandma cake, bro. That immediately just had me just sold. Grandma, black, anything, I'm sold.
And then for a runner-up, I'm gonna say y'all probably never heard of this, but a tres leches cake.
Yeah, nigga, I live in Arizona.
Oh yeah, you right, bruh. I'm lactose intolerant. I would eat the whole cake, man.
What is
Some would be locked up for 3 weeks, bro.
It's a 3 milk cake. It's a cake. It's delicious. I'm not even gonna hold you because I thought it was about to be disgusting, but that shit's, man.
Bruh, at first glance, it looked like who would eat a milk cake? But
Like,
bruh,
that's how it comes off as, but it's really not, like, you can't really taste the milk, obviously.
right. It's like sweet, mushy cake with icing.
It's delicious. It's fire.
I'll tell you, it's fire, dog. I thought it was gonna be nasty too.
I did too.
The first time somebody made it, I didn't get
all niggas thought it was about to be gross until you tried it. You're like, 3 milk, nigga. All you need is 1 milk for a fucking cake. Y'all being the most right now. Then you actually like, oh.
I don't even know how you make it. I just know it's probably like some condensed milk in there, some almond joy milk. I don't know, bro. It's fire.
I have to ask one of my homeboys because I think his mom knows how to make that shit.
Oh, and another runner-up, red velvet. Warm red velvet cake with some milk, fam. They're fire.
Red velvet cake with anything is delicious. I actually had red velvet Sunday.
Bruh, my mom's best friend, same one, be making these red velvet cake cookies, bruh, fire.
Think red velvet is only a chocolate cake with a blood rag on. That's it. K-Dog, what's your dessert, bruh?
Number one, dang, it depends on where I am. My auntie make this triple chocolate cake joint. Everything chocolate.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, man,
that
movie messed up chocolate cake
for eating all that chocolate, but I'm gonna like it when I eat it.
That movie, The Help, that messed all chocolate cakes up for me, bro.
I love chocolate cake.
My runner up is banana pudding, bro. If it's done right.
That's what my sister-in-law makes.
Banana pudding. I've had that like once and I liked it.
Yo, I got this family member with no teeth. They say nana pussy. I'm just saying, bro. They can't say banana pudding. They be saying nana pudding.
Nana pudding.
I don't want to say it, but you know, you get the drift.
Yeah, nana pussy.
Hey, see, but this the thing about banana pudding. You can't eat it the first day. You gotta let it sit there and then. That's what you gotta do.
All right, Biggie, what's yours, bro?
I said it, banana pudding.
Oh, banana pudding. Oh, my bad. I got tried because Aiden said banana pudding.
She puts like the banana pudding and like the little aluminum can for Thanksgiving.
Hey, shit.
Big ass thing of it.
This nigga childish as hell.
This man.
All right, next.
And put the cookies on top of it, dog.
Nigga, you make me hungry. Stop playing.
Fire.
All right, on to the next subject at hand. What did y'all cop over the break, or did you cop anything?
I copped some peace and quiet once everybody was gone.
That's always nice. Anything else, motherfucker?
No, that was about it. Just some peace and quiet. It was well worth it.
Agent, what you cop?
Some peace and quiet as well, but I also shout out to Best Buy and I Buy Power PC. Got my boy finally got this gaming PC set up. You know what I'm saying? Got the Elgato, Logitech, all the fixings. And that's where about $1,000 went to around there, give or take.
Hey, that's what's up though.
Yeah, all facts.
Soon enough, we'll be using Discord instead of that weak ass PlayStation Party Chat shit. Thank God.
I mean, we could all do it now, technically.
Not up.
K-Dog can't join.
They got Discord on mobile,
but for his stream,
that ain't gonna help. Yeah, it ain't gonna help with the stream though.
Yeah, for sure, it's not gonna be good. That's why I said we gotta wait a little bit longer.
Because I had to remind Wu because he thought we did. I'm like, nah.
I did at first. I was like, we lit. And I was like, oh shit, humbling.
AK Dog, I will say this: they do got PC set up from Best Buy. It retail for like almost $700, but it went on sale for like $580. You might be able to cop that joint for Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
I might. I probably will.
Word.
If I don't do that, Look for me around March. Maybe, yeah.
Birthday time.
Late February, early March.
Bet. K-Dog, what did you cop over the break, bro?
I was Overwatch. That's it.
Bet. Personally, I copped this new camera. That's why, in case you're wondering why this bitch looks twice as clear now, I caught me a new camera.
Pull up the screen just so I can see this camera you talking about. You on Twitch?
Yeah, Tweesh. Yeah, this new camera action I got right now got me feeling some type of way. I actually ordered myself an Arazi gaming chair. I caught Battlefield 5.
So there, the main thing is that the only
hey, Twitch.
Bro.
I don't know who the hell that was.
Hey, who is she? Hey, tell her come through. Who that was?
That was a he, not a she.
Hey. Oh, never mind. Shut up.
You about to be out here looking like Dwight.
Right?
Oh, hell no.
You gotta spit that out. Please let me spit that out.
And also caught myself
Nah, we're not gonna skate. Please tell me you spit that out.
spit what out? My damn cough drop? No, niggas, I need this bitch.
Oh, I thought you I thought you got hit with the loogie, you know what I'm saying?
Nah. That's some strong ass coughs I be having. Them shits be hella old. But I also caught myself some clothing.
I don't know nothing about strong ass coughs until it sound like you about to die.
Yeah, I have those in the middle of the night. Like, I'll literally wake up because for whatever reason, like when I lay down, like my entire just breathing pattern just gets fucked up and I start coughing. Like I lost my mind. But I also got me some clothes from So Sick Clothing Co., which is also my damn partner. Make sure y'all use code Zilla to get 50% off on your purchases. I will leave a link somewhere in the description or something like that. That is SoSickClothing.co. You use code Zilla to get 15% off on your purchase. They have some dope gear that, fits all type of shit from gaming, skating, to even hip hop. I suggest you support them because they support your boy, goddammit. Along with that.
Hey, wait, real quick.
What up?
After you said that, I realized I did purchase something from my sponsor too. We gonna get into that, but yeah.
I mean, but what is your sponsor though? But what is your sponsor though?
But no, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do a whole video, I think. So I'm gonna,
all right.
Yeah. And
just
wait on it.
Hey yo, fuck you, K-Dog. I see what you put in the chat. And on top of that, I actually went and balled out at Ross, and I caught me 5 pairs of joggers, and I think 5 pairs of socks. And
socks,
bro, I ball on a budget. Fuck you mean?
But if you go to the right Ross, you can get a lot.
Nigga,
no, I'm just saying, like the term "balled out" in Ross, because Ross is known for like having like good clothes. I'm not saying they have bad clothes, but it's just not like the Supreme or nothing.
I do not fuck
That's
with.
What I mean by it.
Hey yo, fuck you too, agent.
Out, I'm thinking 500.
Damn that. I ball on a budget. I ball and look good on a budget. I've been said this. I am the simplest / bummiest / cleanest ass nigga you'll ever meet. Cause I'll dress and press these nuts in your mouth. That's it. But anyway, yes, that's everything that I copped. I regret absolutely nothing. A Nintendo Switch might be in my future sometime soon because Smash is coming out and I gotta beat niggas' asses with Cloud and Sonic for the culture. All right.
Man, we talking to y'all.
Yo, I'm about to block all you niggas, by the way, because I'm reading the checks, I have it on my phone, but
hey, what you mean? Oh, I ain't do nothing.
Yeah, he's gonna put some sneak shit in there.
Hey, quick hands up. I'm finna turn one into a Twitch emote, fam. It's gonna happen.
I hate you.
I already turned him into a so
that's gonna be a fire emote.
But anyway,
yeah, when you get that bitch and say she whipped out it, that was bigger than mine.
Y'all kiss my entire black ass. Just know that.
Hold up.
She's over 9,000. Face that.
You done? You done?
Yeah.
Seen your light skin? All right, cool.
Hey, I'm lower light skin right here.
Nah, you seen
my God.
You seen your light
Hey,
skin?
who just failed?
Oh, what are you watching this? Oh yeah, you watching the fucking shit right now. Okay, let's go ahead and get on to the next topic. Sony pulls out of E3. Now, this is actually some wild shit though, because as we know, Sony has had like a hit or miss type conference. Like whenever they bring out like their big games, that's kind of like when they kind of go all out. Like with the what was it? Last of Us. They had like the dude playing the banjo or some shit like that. For Ghost of Tsushima, I think they had the dude playing that Chinese or Japanese. Excuse me, I don't know exactly what origin of people it was, but they had them doing their whole thing with their instruments, shit like that. But they also didn't have anything for PSX. They didn't have PSX this year either, if I remember correctly. So, so with all that being said, what do you think is going to happen to E3 for one, or happen at E3? And what do you think Sony's cooking up behind the scenes for them to pull out of E3 and not even have PSX this year? Like, what do you think they're going to be doing? Whoever got something first, go ahead and speak on it.
Sony gonna pull out some bullshit.
What's going on, Dante, by the way?
Probably a new console on the low. I think it might be time, yeah.
Some bullshit.
Honestly, if I buy this PS4 Pro,
I'm not doing it.
Console, I'm gonna be so. I'm upset.
Like, I looked at PS4 Pro price and said, "No, I'm just wait for the next console. I'm not gonna do it."
I mean, y'all know what's going on with my PS4. I've had this PS4 since first release. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
yeah, me too.
We be hearing them struggles when y'all be playing Red Dead or 2K, bro. We be hearing that shit.
My PS4
Fan be like,
It's crazy. My fan don't be crazy. It's not my fan that be going crazy. It's like the PS4 home screen and all that stuff be just slow, and it's just a slow system pretty much.
I mean, I'm getting the Kingdom Hearts PS4 Pro. I've been stated this shit, so like I don't even give a fuck if they release a PS5 because I have a job. Damn it, I'll be able to get that too. But
at some point,
I want the PS4 Pro for Kingdom Hearts because I'm a fucking Kingdom Hearts head, bro. Like we've been over this. Like that's gonna get this cop work.
Not pull out some bullshit. Sorry.
Nah, go ahead and explain why you think they're gonna pull out some bullshit. I want to hear this.
No, I'm saying they might not.
Why you say that?
Because they might try to revisit their failed handheld, their one that didn't work, not the PSP, the PS
You got a
Vita,
point.
and they might try to do that again.
Oh, the one that was like originally all digital.
Yeah,
Like it was the PS Go, wasn't it?
So would that be the competitor to the Switch then?
Probably.
I don't think that's interesting, but I don't think they'd be able to compete with the Switch, bro. Only because like
I just think they're gonna that's one thing. It's either that or they're gonna pull out that no one cares.
Like, what if they like
a new feature on PlayStation?
like what be some wild shit though? Like, what if they actually came out with like the reason why they pulled up all this shit is because they actually have like 4 to 5 new IPs coming out for like the PS4, and then like say next year at E3 or PSX or whatever the fuck they might do the following year. That's when they announce the PS5 for 2020.
They still gonna owe me a fade because like K-Dog said, them prices for PS4 they wasn't cheap.
Oh, they not.
Tell me about this console.
The damn PS4 Pro for Kingdom Hearts, I think is $470 or $475.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about that. You got 2 years of
Bless you.
mediocre use out of it, and you're gonna tell
Thank
me
you.
how to buy one? I'm just going to PC at that point. Y'all can keep y'all PlayStation. Fuck that.
I mean, to be honest with you, this is a far out what if. But what if in some crazy turn of events that the PS5 is going to be all digital for one? Like they're gonna stand by their guns and say, fuck this physical copy shit. Because keep it 100 with you, I don't really buy physical anymore at all. Like all my games damn near that I bought are all digital. So
2018, let's be honest, if you're buying a video game or because you know you ain't getting shit for it anyways, you might as well get it digital.
yeah, like so I'm trying to think like what if they release it like they said they're gonna say it's all gonna be digital and shit like that, but on top of that, their games will be available on PC.
You welcome.
I ain't even gonna lie, time out. It sounded like he said dick juice. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I threw my charger cable at him, and it wrapped around him, and he said, "Take it off."
I'm about to say, I ain't gonna lie, like he said, dick juice. I was like, what?
We can't teach him that, but he do know. Hey, say Treyway. My God,
he may end up in jail too.
Yeah, don't do that. Conspiracy.
Hey, don't put that on him.
Conspiracy charge.
What's up, blood?
Oh my! Get this nigga out!
No.
Hey,
we do not condone what he is doing to that said child.
He is teaching him all the wrong shit that might get him kicked in the chest by Stink Meter at one point. So you might want to stop while you're ahead. But
might get yelled at, told to eat the dick or something like that. We ain't trying to have that happen.
But let's really think about this. Like, what if Sony's actually working on like new IPs though?
Brother Whoop.
What happened? Hello? Did I cut out?
Yeah, you cut out.
Oh, my bad. Let me look. I'm about to say, like, what if Sony's actually working on new IPs, and that's why they don't want to show anything. Like, they don't want to pull up Bethesda and show us a broken product with 76, or they
Hey, let's be completely honest. This is a video game company, aka a business. They don't give a fuck if you see a broken game. You realize how many years?
Hey, real quick, games. Did I miss the Fallout 76 conversation last time?
You did. That's why I was kind of mad you weren't here last week because we didn't get to fully have it.
That game is booty.
All right, but yeah, that game. We don't keep it 100. Just put it out here. That game is a disappointment. It is a failure. As somebody who's a fan of the
Fallout, it's also now on sale for $40 too.
35, I think, still.
Oh,
well, Best Buy is 35, I think.
They pulling the NBA Live.
We don't talk about that either.
Yeah, but that game is a failure, a disappointment, and it hurts that somebody was a fan of the Fallout series. And if anything, it hurt my belief in them to make a better product, especially considering they have that new Skyforce or Skybound series or Skybound IP. And then they have the Elder Scrolls 6, and they still have pre-existing bugs from like previous Fallouts and other Bethesda games in this game. It's very disheartening and it's disappointing because I haven't played that game literally since I played with K-Dog. And I have no motivation to play that shit because literally, no bullshit, I fought an enemy who was in the T-pose. I even said the shit on stream, like, is he in the fucking T-pose? Like, the game was fun for like that hour or two, but then I went and played it a little bit more, and I was like, this is not enjoyable. Like, I got annoyed. Like, I spawned in to like 5 enemies and just got bombarded with bullshit. And then what makes it worse, when you actually fight some AI and they're not paying attention to you, like, they'll just keep walking off. So, Fallout 76 is a disappointment. We ain't gonna talk about that, though. I'm gonna save that for this is gonna be like my first 2-minute review of a video game.
Mad. We're just disappointed.
Oh, I'm mad and disappointed because I'm mad I bought the shit.
Well,
yeah, my dumb self bought it on release.
Mad at per se Bethesda, but you are. I'm more disappointed.
Y'all sold us a whole dream about like what we thought it could be. Because like, why do you not have NPCs in the game that could make the game interesting? Nobody's out
they could have done. Well, just gave us Fallout 4 online capability. I'd have been happy.
Like, ain't nobody trying to listen to audio logs, fam.
I think might be the only reason this game is good as it could have been. Because they multiplayer. Because I don't think they've done a multiplayer game.
It's okay, because when Red Dead come out tomorrow, multiplayer Fallout might get deleted.
What makes it worse is the simple fact that they had a beta, quote unquote, that came out a week before the game. That's a fucking demo. It's not a beta.
It was broke too.
Yeah, it's not a fucking beta. Beta is supposed to be like months in advance of some shit. So you have time to fucking fix it.
The only game that's ever been true of calling their thing a beta is Jump Force, because that game don't come out until next year.
Beta.
That is a beta. These other games doing like 3 weeks before the game launches. Y'all already shipping off copies of the game to distributors.
To their retailers and shit. It makes no sense. But I lost train of thought. But
it's a full game. You can't do anything else to it.
But Sony pulling out of E3. It only like begs the question of like, what the fuck is E3 going to become now? Because Nintendo wasn't at E3 last year. Like, they had their own little thing that they was doing, and Microsoft had a pretty good showing, you know, with the new studios they acquired and shit like that. Still no completely new IPs, but they showed us games, and Sony had an one. But now since Sony's gone, what's gonna be fucking Microsoft, Fortnite, and Bethesda?
They have to have an indie game section, if anything. They're gonna have to add that for E3.
I'm all for indies. I ain't even gonna hold you. I support the fucking indie shit, but let's keep it a whole stack. We go to E3 because that's the Super Bowl of like gaming. That's Super Bowl for us. Exactly. We ain't trying to see the Pop Warner or like college. We're not trying to see the college teams, at Super Bowl fan. We're not trying to see that. We're not.
Well, that's the only way you're gonna be able to. And it's got to be fire indies too. You can't just have all the indie companies on their game at the same time. If it's a weak one, show it on whatever console.
Yeah, it's gotta be like, cause I ain't gonna lie, Brawlhalla, although that's an indie game, that game is fire though. But like, I'd say Depth would probably be a decent indie game to show.
Like a fire indie should get like those. Like if you have like say 10 really good like top notch indie games that are going to be coming out within the next year, put those in their own section.
Yeah, like some RPGs, definitely some fighters. Like some fighting indies would be definitely dope. Some like shooters like Warface or some shit like that. Just a variety of shit. But I don't see what's gonna fill that Sony void for E3 now. I don't see it. I can't foresee it because a lot of shit that used to be shown at E3 or whatever, we all see online, or like all these these companies are doing like their own shit and basically getting right to the consumer. So like I don't know. Like, is E3 losing its like luster? Like, what do y'all think about E3 at this point?
I don't think it's losing its luster per se, like because of E3. Well, it might. I'm feeling like it's because a mix of both Xbox and Sony. Sony showing games that aren't going to be coming out to, so you're going to see the same game for like 2 more years of E3. Mm-hmm. Xbox showing games that aren't even confirmed that they're even going to release yet. That can be canceled at any moment. So or just be delayed even longer. It was already supposed to be for the original release date, like Crackdown 3. I feel like it's a mix of both of those, and Nintendo leaving, because if Nintendo was still there and they showed Smash Brothers Ultimate at E3, boy.
Agent, what you think about E3?
I think it's kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of about it. Yeah, I'm gonna just try kind of leave it at that. Give me 1 second.
Little boy over there acting up.
Right.
It's a mix of all those things.
K-Dog, what you think about E3 at this point?
Mr. Dog.
I was muted and then realizing to unmute. Anyway, I don't know. It's just one company pulling out. To be honest, I don't get why all these companies flock to E3. Why don't you have your own conferences and do it how you want to do it? That's just me, though.
That's what it seems like a lot of them are doing, or not a lot, but not actually a lot, because Nintendo and PlayStation, that's a chunk. That is a lot. So
I'm sorry about that. I got a phone call. I'm back now.
Oh, you good. So was that all you had to say about what you think about E3?
Yeah. I still want to go.
I just feel like, I don't know. It's not as exciting as it used to be. And that's just for me personally.
Like, and why is that?
I don't know. It's just me personally. I kind of like, the hype has kind of like died down for me personally. I can't even give a like exact reason why. It's just I feel myself to care less.
Is it because of the disappointment of like the games that be shown be either non-fulfilling or
that
broken?
Too? Like that's a major part. Like I don't want to watch an E3 and all they got to for in like 90. I say 85% of your announcements are indie games. like was it like last year, the year before Microsoft did that?
It was like the year before, I think.
Yeah, it was just like 80% indie games. Like I could care less about that.
I mean, the part that kills me the most about it is like the CGI trailers. They're cool at first, but I want to see gameplay at E3. Like even if it's an early build, show me some gameplay of like what I can expect.
You know what the problem is, man?
What up?
It all started with Ubisoft.
I'll get it later. Give me a bit.
Break down your conspiracy, bruh.
So Ubisoft started this whole downfall of E3 because they were showing games at higher quality than they were actually going to play at on console. Because they were showing them on PC ultra settings and shit. And even on PC, the shit don't even look that good. And then go a couple years later, Xbox announces Crackdown 3, Scalebound, all those. Scalebound, canceled. Crackdown 3, delayed. Next year, delayed. Next year, delayed.
Yeah, that's a major issue with me too. It's like, why are you showing us all these games for like another 3 years?
You forgot Fable got the studio closed down. That was a big one.
Yeah. And then Sony can't even get out of this too. Sony have too because they be showing games like I said, hey, we got this fire game that's going to come out. Oh, when it's coming out? Oh, it's going to come out in 2018. But it's 2015. Yeah, but it's coming out in 2018.
Like the game industry is starting to get worse than the movie industry. Movie industry, they gonna show you a trailer for something that's coming out in 6-8 months. Or like Marvel, you'll get an announcement that's coming out 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to know this.
We're working on the next movie. When you watch them,
I mean, for me, what makes that shit...
We'll be back next year.
I mean, what makes it worse for me as far as, like, gaming goes is, like, I'll never forget. The Watch Dogs one was the biggest one, right? But for me, the one that, like, I remember, like, vividly was the Siege one.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Siege and Watch Dogs has to be, like, the biggest letdowns of E3.
I love Siege. Like, to this day, I still love that game, but... It's like one of my all-time favorite shooters, but the fact that like what we seen versus what we got is crazy.
Like we still ain't got the helicopter dropping.
We ain't got that. We ain't got the ability to blow up wherever, like whatever door we want to. Like there's designated areas that you can blow up only. Like it's crazy how we quickly forgot about that shit. Cause I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I forgot until I watched the trailer one more time. I was like, yo. I ain't dropping it on a helicopter. Like, I'm getting killed out of spawn. What the fuck is this?
Like, even the barricades was like OD. Those barricades was crazy in the trailer.
Oh, yeah. They had all type of, like, extra, like, tape and shit up on them shits. Now it's just, like, a fucking wooden panel. I'm like, damn. That's crazy. But on to the next subject. I'm actually surprised I haven't, like, coughed up a lung yet. We can just touch out on this real quick. Darksiders 3 came out today. I suggest y'all support that shit because it's a good game. It's a heavy sleeper. It's had 2 previous successful games, hence why I got a third. Do not sleep on this title. Do not complain about having nothing to play, but you want to give nothing new a try. So go try Darksiders. And before we continue, make sure you guys go and check out the Gaming Illuminati. That is the folk over there. They have an app that's available via iOS and Android. They also have a wide range of podcasts from the Gaming Illuminati. That's their game podcast. Enlightened Sounds. That's their music podcast. Triple Threat. Their sports podcast. TBH has his own separate podcast called Hokage Thoughts, where, you know, he's basically giving y'all game. Yeah, Thoughts spelled THOTS. That shit is fire. And they also have a podcast, or they had one called Where We Dropping. That was their Fortnite podcast. I don't know what happened to that one, but make sure you support them because they support us, as well as go check out their website and all their partnerships and endorsements, and show them some love because they show us love over here. Now back to the show. Microsoft.
Good question.
What up?
When is the E3?
E3 is like in the summer. It's in like July.
Okay, all right, bet. So we all linking?
I doubt it because I'm going to Vegas the month before, and that's probably all my PTO.
Trash.
I was about to say,
So we got to figure out a convention to meet up at.
I'm not going to a convention until I feel like I'm finally stable.
A Buddha convention? Y'all not going to the Buddha convention? No.
Just going to the Bunny Ranch. I bet.
This nigga here.
Like we didn't just say, hey, we just
We'll end up like Lamar Odom.
I'm gonna tell you what the fuck we're not gonna do. I do.
just said, hey, we just gonna meet at the Gentleman's Club downtown LA.
Right. But since we're talking about Microsoft and Sony, I want to know this question around the panel. What do you think Microsoft can do to get back on top, or at least regain some type of, I don't want to say respect, but I don't have the word for it, but some type of ground that they might have lost. Well, that they not even might, but that they did lose to Sony through this entire like console cycle. Like, what do y'all think they could do next time to either get back on top or be neck and neck with Sony?
They have to make their own
more exclusives.
Not even that. Don't launch your new console at $600 when the other one's only $400.
Thanks.
I'm still saying they need their own charter because those are console sellers for people who only can, like I can get these multi-plats obviously on any console. What games do you have that I can't get on PlayStation? If you don't if you just like over here only advertising 2K or Call of Duty, or isn't I believe now Halo's multi-plat too?
It's on PC, I think.
Yeah, you have to have something. Also, they need to stop that as well because they started that where all the games that you get on Xbox, you also get them on PC. Have some games that are only on Xbox if you want people to buy your Xbox. That's what I'm saying. They need their own Last of Us or Uncharted, because if you have a game with that deep of a story and that much character to it, people are going to gravitate towards the people in your game. Because let's be honest, we all care about Ellie if you've ever played or watched Last of Us.
Hello?
That's it?
I was about to say, hello?
I'm about to say, bro, you took a dramatic ass pause.
I was going to say something, but no one.
All right, well, I will say I'm willing to bet my entire lung and all major organs that Microsoft can't go a whole generation without a Halo game. I'm so tired of Halo. I'm so tired of the same IPs every year, bro. They have nothing new that excites me to go buy their game exclusively. Personally. Like, can y'all name something that might entice somebody? Like, if somebody was like, hey, should I get this Xbox? Like, what game would y'all think to promote for Microsoft?
The only way I could sell an Xbox is just saying this is the best console for bang for your buck with the EA program and backwards compatibility. Like, that's all I can do.
And after that, that's about it.
Yeah.
Xbox Game Pass, where you get even more free games. That's about it. It's their services where you'd have to sell people on their console.
Right, and that's cute for shits and giggles, but you know what I'm saying? they don't have a
until you balling on a budget and all you can, and maybe like $8 a month for games.
Like what's that game for PS4? I don't think it came off of Xbox. Correct me if I'm wrong. What's the we was fighting the dinosaurs and robots and stuff? You use that chick.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah,
that wasn't on Xbox, was it?
That was on PS4 exclusive.
Yeah.
Like where's something like that on Xbox?
Sony got the better developing companies. Like the actual people that make the games, they have better.
But if you think about it, they're making the same game just with different main characters.
Yeah, but Xbox ain't got a company that can even make it.
Oh, I see what you're saying, but Sony just does it with just different main characters. They're all graphically, impressive games. But if you really boil it down to the story type shit, it feels or looks the same.
Yeah. I see what you mean though.
Yeah. not saying they're bad games, but I just don't like when people say it's a masterpiece or like that's their like top cream of the crop type game. Like I understand why if you never played anything else, but like to me, who's played like a shit ton of games, I'm like, you guys, how many other games is out there, my G? That like,
it seemed like a mix of a couple games.
Yeah,
like a recommendation I would say is so they can have their own shooter. Bring back Crisis. Find a way to bring back
Crisis was so fucking dope,
bruh.
Especially online.
Facts.
Online was crazy too.
Mm-hmm.
Facts, going invisible, fucking people up, all that shit. Look, bring back Crisis, buy them out, do whatever you got to do. Bring back Crisis, make it exclusive. Don't put it on PC. Boom, there's something that can bring people back because that game had a huge fan. You know what I'm saying?
The game looked better on PC though. I ain't even gonna hold you though. That game because it looked good on console, but on PC, bro, on PC,
it was definitely Crisis is. I don't understand how they died,
bro. They're still like on one of the humble bundles. They were selling the assets of Crisis,
bro.
I was like, dog, that game. How old?
Right. And so that's one exclusive right there. Like, and you don't even got to put in crazy work. The game already got a story mode. You just got to, you know what I'm saying, continue that. Because the story mode for Crisis is, I think, is kind of slept on.
I mean, the second one was easier to follow. The third one, I don't remember too much, honestly.
True. I'm trying to think of a different game that they could try to bring back. I don't know why Unreal Tournament's in my head, but I guess that could be one. What'd you say, Biggie?
Medal of Honor or whatever it was.
Yep, Medal of Honor. They should bring that back.
That was actually a good game. It just had horrible mechanics.
I'm trying to think of like a. They need to bring back Fable. Fable would help out a lot and make it exclusive. Trying to think.
They still need.
Even if you want to bring back Halo, dude, I don't know. Try to make the main person the protagonist. Make them. What's the people they? I can't even think of the people they used to go fight against. The
Covenant.
Yeah, try to do it from the Covenant's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they had like little missions of doing that, but try to make it a whole game like that. Just to, you know what I'm saying, switch it up. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of some different that'll probably swing people back their way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because their biggest thing is they just need like IPs. Like they just need completely different, like brand new IPs that would draw people into their game.
Pencil on the ones that they have as well, because Scalebound.
Oh my god, I was so excited for Scalebound, bro.
We all were.
Facts.
And the only reason I can see them cancel, besides some dumb reason that I really can't think of, is because something about the game just wasn't working and they couldn't fix it. And they didn't give them the time to even try to fix it, honestly.
That is possible. I would say that a ballsy move, similar to how Sony had Spider-Man exclusive to their shit, just hypothetically speaking. Imagine if on the next Xbox they had like either an Avengers MMO exclusive for the console or like a game or like an Avengers game that's exclusive to like their shit only. That's like maybe 4-player online or local co-op and shit like that.
Didn't they have an Avengers game back on 360?
I remember Ultimate Alliance, but I think that was multi-plat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking of. I think where it's like the camera view is like in the sky type joint.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, if I remember correctly.
That game was actually kind of fun.
But I'm saying, like, if they had, like, an exclusive, like, comic game or, like, a popular game that's, like, to their console, then I'm pretty sure that'd draw a crowd. Because, like, the whole point of, like, having these different consoles is to, like, have a reason to play it, like, exclusives and shit like that. I'm not a fan of exclusives, honestly, but that's a whole different conversation. But that's what they need.
I would say if you want to do a something like an Avengers, hey, you make a Black Panther game. You know what I'm saying? I stand for that.
Oh yeah, I'd definitely hop over to the Xbox with the quickness. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Facts. I'm gonna be completely honest.
I'm trying to be in Wakanda with the house. I mean,
besides that, I'm trying to think of just ways to start off on a actual like their own exclusive, not just like getting their own actual IPs and not just getting like Black Panther or Avengers stuff like that. They need to, because I'm gonna keep going back to Scalebound. They need to go for a person, a main character who has a personality of like no matter what the personality is, that's where you need to start off.
Make him an asshole, make him funny, something. Just give him a personality.
Yeah, because like the one for Scalebound, like he was cool.
I mean, if we really break it down to like two exclusives, Microsoft doesn't have that many like outstanding characters. Like Sony has Kratos. That's the big homie right there, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they need personality, and
like
even let's be honest, even with Halo, Master Chief ain't have no goddamn personality.
Master Chief dry. I'll stand by that.
He have no personality.
Master Chief dry, fam.
He was just a savage. That's all it was. No personality.
Now, the Alpha team on Gears, they have personality. Like I still to this day remember crying for Dom when he killed himself in Gears 3. Like I vividly remember that shit. I was not ready for that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Something like that. That's personality. That's why that game, a lot of people love it like that. Halo people liked it for mostly for
multiplayer. It wasn't that much of the story.
Most of the people who liked it for the story only said the only thing they ever told me was Chief was a savage.
I only remember
I feel like they fucked up Gears.
I only remember the story partially because of what was that? ODST, where you had that final mission where you're standing on top of that platform and you're killing all those Covenant, then like you'll eventually die and like your helmet's like found like in the sand. That's the thing I remember. Was like other than that, like yeah, they don't have any because like Sony has Kratos, they have the girl from Heavenly Sword, they have fucking. We're just talking about PS3 because I go to PS2. Actually, fuck it.
PS3, Bayonetta.
Yeah,
Devil May Cry.
Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, fucking Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, Jack, fucking. Did I say Drake already? In case I didn't, Drake. You have I'm missing one. I can't remember. Oh, Crash, Spyro just came out. Like they have at least 12 exclusive, recognizable characters. Heavenly Sword might be a reach. I personally like that game a lot.
Did the dude from Metal Gear?
Oh, Solid Snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they have all these characters, but Xbox has like Master Chief. He dry, but we got to count him. They have the Alpha Squad or whatever, and then that's it that I could think of on top of my head.
I really can't think of nobody else.
You got to do it from Knack. Oh wait, Knack was PS4. My bad.
And even that's trash. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
My bad.
But like, we got to keep it a stack though. Like, they don't have any like exclusive characters that we all recognize. Like, they just don't.
No.
So
I think that might be the problem on PlayStation for this go around on is pretty much winning all these different pretty much deals they can get for say like Spider-Man, and I'm guaranteeing that Microsoft ain't gonna be able to get that Black Panther shit, but I guarantee if anyone will, PlayStation is making a
Insomniac. Oh yeah,
they'll snatch it up.
Yeah, I guarantee you. After what they did with Marvel, looking at them like, all right, well, let's
bet
see if you can do it with this character.
Yeah, because
my thing, if you make a Avengers game, if the gameplay isn't as long as Red Dead, don't do it.
I don't think they could. I don't think they should ever try to touch it. It just wouldn't work.
I mean,
I'm just saying, if you have something that every chapter you switch from Black Panther, you switch from Tony Stark or whatever, whoop wop the bam. You know what I'm saying? Don't make the game shorter than something like GTA 5, Red Dead. You know what I'm saying? Make it to where we can put in some hours.
That's gonna be the tough part because the only way I could see them doing Avengers movies or comics,
and those are long as fuck.
Yeah, and if they go off the comics, you're gonna have too many hours.
That's why I say they should make that type of game into an MMO. Because that'd be the best. Because it's open-ended structure.
Online.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could complain about how long it takes, but what's that game? Skyrim? Shit, people stand for that game, and that game is
short.
At least 80 hours?
To keep it 1,000 with you, the actual like main story quest for Skyrim is rather short.
Oh, okay.
It's just everything else you can do in the game.
Yeah, you just get lost. Okay. It's one of those games where you just get distracted. Because I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I beat the main story thinking I was doing side missions.
I'm with you.
That's how I beat it the first time. The second time, I ended up beating it, and it took me a minute because I was doing like all type of side missions. I was joining clans and shit that I didn't join the first time. But I always joined the assassin. I ain't even gonna hold you because they had the dopest gear. But
Cause I could have sworn someone told me that they clocked in at least like.
Oh yeah, you can clock in hell.
you could clock in like over 100 plus easy.
Because like we said, there's extra shit that you can do in the game, but the actual story itself,
It's pretty short. Like it's pretty simple.
So what's a long story mode that y'all would play?
a long story mode that I would play. Longest one I think I've played might be either an Assassin's Creed game or the Spider-Man. That might be the longest story mode I've played.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know because I like. It's hard for me to decipher because you really have.
Nah. You can't even say it's hard for you to decipher. You play Kingdom Hearts. You know what's a story mode game you've played.
I'm just saying, don't
Shut your
make the
ass up.
game like a Call of Duty story mode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. As long as it's not Call of Duty short, because Call of Duty you can beat that shit like an hour or two, easy.
Right.
Yeah,
Easy.
that shit, and honestly, if we're gonna be realistic, you beat that shit in probably 2.5, 3 hours.
Bro, you just have to keep moving. It's just push forward the whole time. Push forward.
Kill like 3 enemies to make sure you don't get shot from your left or your right.
Grab this thing, press this button, keep it moving. But
Hey, we ain't heard from Brother 6 Foot in a minute. Wait.
His mic.
his mic was muted.
Oh, okay.
But on to the next topic.
Hey, I'm just chilling. I'm working on a thumbnail for the Red Dead stream tomorrow.
Oh yeah, so yeah, he working. So on to the final topic at hand.
Oh God.
No, this is actually a healthy discussion.
Oh my god.
A shout out to the homie. A shout out to the homie Trey, because he actually gave me the idea for this. What does 2K need to do and or stop doing to make a game better than 2K11? Now, for those of y'all who listen to the podcast or watch it on the on YouTube or whatever, leave your comments in the comment section or hit us up on Twitter. And it should be interesting because I want to know what y'all think about this.
Can I go first?
Go ahead.
Stop. And I repeat, stop listening to the community that doesn't play basketball or know anything about basketball.
In real life.
That's all you have to do. Like the people that were complaining, oh, my hand, I was standing right next to him. That's a contest. No, it's not. And I know, yes, we complain about getting shot on in the face. Pause if needed.
I hate you.
But
Definitely
that happens
pause.
in real life. You know what I'm saying? I've told y'all a story about how I played against them that was like 6'6", 6'7", whatever. And you really couldn't contest his shot, especially I'm only 6'2". It's not happening. I mean, I try to put a hand in his face, but when he jumped, it's over with. But you know what I'm saying? Like things like that, man. This was potentially one of the best 2Ks, at least top 3, top 4. It was potentially heading.
It was them for the first 2 weeks.
Right, but then they listened to the community that knows nothing about basketball, and now the game is fucked, for lack of better words. Like,
Yeah.
don't like the passing lanes. Fine, okay, I understand that. If you're in the passing lane, that should be a steal. But the steal spam, that's all they had to touch. If they would have just fixed the steal spam, they would have had no other problems in this game.
Still spam, inbound glitch, and the late contest that they force your player to do sometimes.
And after that, but what did they do? They fixed jumpers. Like one day you'll get on your jumper be A1, the next day your jumper just doo-doo.
Hey, one more thing. Get rid of the pushing too. Because even running 2K knows it's a foul.
Yeah, I will understand. Yeah, because that pushing is kind of OD.
Matter of
But
fact,
overall,
time out. Before we continue, this is an example of having a hand up and still getting wedded on. In this clip you're going to see down below, because this is actually on my YouTube channel, look at this shit. Hand down, got sprayed up. So I ain't trying to hear none of that from nobody who doesn't hoop about a shot contest. Because look here.
That's not even a lightly contest. That's an open shot.
Let's go ahead and look at it one more time for the cheap seats.
He put his hand up hella late. And
Look at this. Still got it. So contests do not necessarily mean everything. Do they make the shot more difficult? Yes. But is it going to completely affect it? Probably not.
No.
Not making him release his shot earlier.
Like if I'm a pure sharp, don't complain about me hitting contested threes. That's what I'm here to do.
Don't complain about me hitting lightly.
Oh, you talking about opening?
Yeah.
Like
if you
one of the
got
greatest
the
shooters of
right
all time.
can't
One of the greatest 3-point shooters of all time, Reggie Miller. You know how many contested threes and fadeaway threes that man was shooting? Let's not get into Larry Bird because he was unathletic people ever to reach the NBA, and damn near every shot he shot was contested.
Yeah,
damn, you hit the side of the backboard, woo.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. Never lift and try hooping. Not a good combination.
All right, I feel you. But you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Steph Curry. We've all seen his shots.
He shouldn't have
that boy nasty with the ball.
And we ain't even got to talk about range. Let's just talk about his contested shots.
But keep breaking down on what 2K needs to do in order to make a game better than 2K11.
All right,
because you was on a roll. I just had to stop you for a second just to make y'all understand or make people understand that just because your hand up doesn't mean I'm gonna miss it. Because I play with a shooter, as you can see. So,
right. But back on this 2K joint, they were good day one, and for the first 2 weeks, everything was A1. Life was good. There was no crazy. I can't say I didn't see any like crazy animations day one. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I preferred that they patched they still need to patch is the dunk tendency. Like the dunk tendencies in this game
it's spotty as fuck.
Yeah, it's awful. Like last year, a lot of these contact dunks would have went in. This year, I'm a pure athletic and I miss posterizers under the rim. That makes no sense whatsoever.
We witnessed it.
Right. Or a person that's a tall power forward keeps me from dunking inside the paint when I'm standing under the rim. And I'm 7'3", max wingspan, 285.
That's a big boy.
You telling me prime Shaquille O'Neal was gonna get stopped by Draymond Green? Under the rim?
Believe it. Some folks believe it.
I'm gonna say
we gonna talk about that too.
The greatest defender during Shaq's career, Dennis Rodman, couldn't stop Shaq. So what do you mean? And Dennis Rodman is not better than Draymond Green. I don't care what anybody say. Nah, fam.
Whoa, hold up. Wait, what?
So you telling me defensive? I'm talking about defensively. Defensively, who's better? Prime Dennis Rodman or Draymond Green?
Prime Dennis.
I'd say Draymond's more expendable because he can probably guard more of an array, but if we're talking about in the paint, I want Dennis.
I mean, I've seen Prime Dennis lock up. Like I'm talking about Detroit Pistons.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if we're talking about at power forward, I'm taking Dennis. If we're just talking about being able to guard the 2-3-4, I'm taking Draymond.
No, sir. Dennis Rodman can guard 1 through 5.
I don't know about that.
Y'all can't name one person outside of MJ in his career that Dennis couldn't lock up, fam.
I mean, you just said
lock me up.
Okay, 2. Michael Jordan,
Hakeem.
Shaq. Yeah, Hakeem.
Nah, he held Hakeem, and he held Hakeem in 21 game.
He held him to what?
Under 20.
Well, I thought he said 220. I'm like, that's not really clamping.
I thought he said 21. I was like, sir, 21, that's still solid. Like,
yeah,
I'm talking about under 20. You know what I'm saying? And for an NBA great like Hakeem, that's kind of stopped pretty much.
Well, he's not stopping Stockton.
Wait, no, time out. All right, so after saying all that, you still think that Draymond's better than Dennis?
You said what?
Because that was your point, that Draymond was better than Dennis.
No, my point is Dennis is better than Draymond.
Okay.
Hold on, why did I hear that backwards then? Because I agree with you in that case.
No. I'm saying Dennis is better than Draymond.
No, you
definitely said it backwards.
Am I tripping?
My bad. That's
Oh,
on me.
okay.
I misspoke that. I meant to say Dennis over Draymond. I apologize.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Yeah, that's why everybody stopped. We had this damn discussion. I was like, hold up, I think Dennis is better because Dennis was more intimidating.
Yeah, Dennis guarded 1 through 5 legit every night.
But I think that's just more attributed to like his workhorse, like just the style of the style of the play that was in. Because you would be way more physical, so I think that helped him a lot in a combination. Because he wasn't that athletic in comparison. He wasn't. It was just
I don't know.
I don't think so.
he had the heart.
Yeah, he just had the heart to do it, which a lot of players now don't have. Because I mean, a lot of players or whatever, like they're not playing full seasons or most of the season the way that most of
Draymond cared about his touches. Not Draymond. Do you think Dennis cared about his touches?
Nope.
Nah, he just wanted to lock people up and get rebounds.
Yep.
Exactly.
That nigga said, I'm here to play defense, and that's it.
Right.
And did just that.
Today's NBA be like, nah, I need at least 10 touches. Man.
But we going on a big ass tangent.
That was just interesting. So, but continue.
Yeah. But I will say the lockdowns, as much as I gripe about them, I don't think they're too OD. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. How y'all feel about the lockdowns?
This is what for people that don't have skill, they are. But if you know what you're doing, like last night, I played with Reynolds for like a good 2 hours. My two-way was locking people up because I know how to play defense.
Thank you.
It's the difference between knowing how to play defense and just running around pressing square and getting a steal because your steal rating's a 99.
That
Right.
shit still pisses me off.
It's a big difference.
I mean,
literally just people will run up on you, spam X.
I mean,
Like my steal's like a high 70s, and I know when to go for the ball. I'm not gonna always get it.
I mean, what pisses
Like,
me
you
off
got
about
pure sharps acting like lockdowns and getting away with it and not getting a foul.
That's why I
It's
threw my
beyond
controller the day when we played and got off.
It is beyond me.
We came to court and got ripped 4 positions in a row by team pure sharps.
Yeah, by pure sharp.
Like,
Oh yeah, I got off.
If I were to have a gripe about lockdowns, it would be don't do that. For lack of better words, vicinity. Fix defensive stopper.
That
I
Aurora
like that.
defense shit. That Aurora defense.
Yeah, the waistband around players. You know what I'm saying? Should not be a contest. That would be my gripe about.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I agree.
Another example. I should not miss a layup because a lockdown is standing 10 feet away from me at the arc.
I mean, you see me miss a wide open dunk because he was behind me. He didn't jump, and
I did it too the other day and got off.
Yeah, like K-Dog, like the lockdown standing behind the rim. K-Dog was a little bit in front of the rim. He missed the layup, and the lockdown didn't even contest it.
Yeah,
he was just standing there, and I got off the game and went to sleep.
Yeah, they need to not do that.
That would never happen in real life.
Another thing I keep saying is something that they kind of did is put a cooldown on the steal button, dog. Honestly, every time you try to make a steal, 5-second cooldown. You should not be out here just spamming X the entire time.
Not even that. Let pushing square drain like a fourth of your stamina.
I say
keep pushing square if you want to.
I say make it be extra like how it is in live, because in live you press square too many times. Like you press it at the wrong moment. You're just
you might be able to play. You can cross.
Once you just gone.
Yeah, so like that's how it should be.
I don't know. That one I don't like too much because imagine like standing there with the ball out and you reach for it. 2K each animation where you go with the wrong hand, you just fly left out the play, but the ball is right hand, and now you just stuck.
I mean, I've always kind of had an issue with 2K and its stealing, mostly due to the fact that they never know what they want to do with it. Like the passing lanes, while it was annoying, I'm not even gonna lie to you, when people are just mashing square in the passing lane and just magically getting it is one thing, but I don't like on ball spamming because that is just annoying because you're not being penalized for just reaching.
Like in real life, you're not gonna reach that. You will get cooked.
You're not.
Well, unless they know what they're doing, you will get cooked.
Oh, actually, we could do a mix of like NBA Live and what I was saying. So cooldown on it. So like if you say you go for the steal and you don't get it, you don't get another good steal animation for another 5 seconds. So if you keep spamming it, then you fly out the play.
I mean, but that would upset the community because they'd be like, "That's not real life. I can reach whenever I want."
Yeah, but you don't.
But using that same logic, that means when I go for the ball, I should get more steals. Time to go first.
Oh no, but I'm about to say if you're gonna use the logic, that's not real because in real life I can get one. In real life, for steals whenever you don't mean you're not gonna get hit out the play because you reach right and the nigga go left, you just out the play.
Exactly.
Right.
You still out the play either way.
But I say all that to say this: this game had some incredible potential to be one of the greatest 2Ks they've ever released. Up until the point they listened to the wrong.
The same thing that they did with 2K17. There was 2-3 problems.
Right, but all they had to do, personally, for me, just so I can stop talking it up, fix the steals. They had a couple of glitches. You know what I'm saying? They could have got rid of those. And what was the third one I said? Because I gave 3. Oh yeah, the dunking. The dunking in the game is broke. The dunking in this game,
it's not consistent
at all.
Okay,
you know. So those are my 3 examples. I'm gonna give. I'm gonna let y'all take it over from there because I got to make sure this dude goes to potty. So I'll be right back.
K-Dog, what's yours, bro?
Make it better than 2K11. Oh, I haven't heard anybody else say this, but me, I still think the dribbling is still a little stiff. I know that sounds weird. But it feels like
16.
Now that I'm playing with my shooting guard more, I'm starting to realize how much I hate dribbling in this game. It's not as bad as NBA Live, but it's still, to me personally. And defense, just fix defense, please. Like make it consistent.
I'm about to say, you want to elaborate on any of this?
I mean, defense is really, like I said, it's not consistent. It's really not. Like I can get on the game right now with my shooting guard who can dribble and get ripped by a team of pure sharps the whole game. But I can't rip a pure sharp who has a 67 dribble rating. Yeah. Like it don't make logical sense. You don't.
No sense because I've gone against pure sharps who can get a steal easily and then go against a lot. And that nigga is actually playing good defense, but can't get a steal every time he reaches. It's a reaching foul.
Right.
Like 2K needs to decide, okay, do you want to base this game strictly on ratings or skill and ratings and timing? Which I guess timing is skill, I guess.
And even still at pure sharp, you should be able to get like 1 steal a game.
Because if we're going by ratings, my 2-way shot creator should be basically unguardable in the post and should be able to shoot and dribble, just going by ratings compared to everybody else on defense.
You're right.
But then people complain because there's another thing too. If everybody would get off YouTube and looking for the quote unquote best build and play how they want to play 2K, the game would probably feel a lot better.
I'm back.
Which is why I made a 2-way shot creator, because you know what I said. You know what, I'd rather play defense than be able to dribble at 90 miles an hour and get ankle breakers every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So get off YouTube trying to find the best build and figure out how you want to play the game and make a.
The most that I do is I go on KLab website for a player that I was already thinking about making. Until I look at the ratings, like okay, and then I'll get on 2K.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
because you're going in knowing what you want to do.
Yeah, that's how I made my pure shot creator on Xbox. Like I went on to the 2K lab, looked at the base ratings, like okay. And then when I got on 2K to make the player, I saw what would go down, what goes up. I'm like, you know what? Default stats look pretty good. So I pretty much made a default wingspan, default weight. Actually, no, put his weight up to 195 and default height, point guard, pure shot creator. I've had fun with it ever since.
My struggles with 2K is in real life, only thing I can't do is dunk anymore, at least. Like I used to be able to rim graze a little bit. That's about it. And that gives me to the reason why I make like 6 different builds every year because I like doing everything.
Exactly. That's why Like I said, while you was gone, that's why I made my two-way player. I wouldn't be able to do. I don't want to. I don't like. I'm cool with not doing everything perfectly. But at least let me be able to do everything a little bit. Like you know what I'm saying.
So you should have made a sharpshooter two-way.
That's the thing. Out of all the things I like doing in a basketball game, shooting is probably dead last. Which y'all probably won't believe that. But
I only like shooting mid-range. Mid-range,
like,
and that's it.
No, and the thing with sharpshooters is they get such trash ratings. I don't want to just be a sharpshooter.
Like when you do shooting primary, because I guess it's just a way to balance out. Because we want to be on pure sharp, a 75 ball control. It'd be the best. It'd be the best archetype in the game.
Oh God!
Like at shooting guard 6'6", he gets a 75. That means at point guard 6'2", 6'3", he gets about an 80 something. Like that would be the best archetype in the game. That's the only point guard you would pure sharp.
That just sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
So for that, I understand why most of their ratings. You're able to the way that you can shoot threes. It'd be unfair to give you.
For me, actually, Biggie, what's your thing for what can make 2K better than, or the next 2K better than 2K11?
So 2K is having the Fortnite crisis right now when it comes to adding new shit to their game, of just adding new shit just to add it. Same with Call of Duty, because Call of Duty added 9 bangs.
Oh God!
Drones.
Well, the 9 bang got nerfed, so that's not even a problem no more.
Nah, fuck that. Still added 9 bangs.
It still happened.
Secret drones.
I mean, the 9 bang only left like 2 seconds.
Nah, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna keep saying
I'm a Call of Duty stand, so I'm gonna defend that.
9 bang, secret drone.
So you have no problem with a flashbang, but you got a problem with a 9 bang.
The thing is, if it's a flashbang, that means it's only one.
But I mean, the flashbang and the 9 bang last.
But it only goes off once, meaning there's only one chance that I can possibly get blinded.
Man, if you don't turn around, look in the corner.
No, I see what you're saying though. Cause like in Call of Duty, that 9 bang might go off 2 times before you walk around the corner and get hit by the 3rd time and get hit 6 more times.
Legit, like it'll go off 3 times and you walk around the corner thinking.
And then you catch the last 6 and can't see.
Still only lasts 2 seconds.
2 seconds. Call of Duty's 2 minutes. Sorry.
Hey, be clear.
That's a no. Somebody like some cheese in the game.
Continue with 2K. Let you get hit 9 times with a flashbang. Bet you want.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't do that like day one release. Like day one release, you got flashed over and over and over again. You get hit that one time. It's gonna last about 2 seconds, and you're good to go.
Still don't give a damn. 9 bangs. Secret drone.
He said 9 bang, 10 bang, 12 bang. I don't give a damn. Warriors and folk.
Basically,
the flashlight on that one shot, shit like that.
Oh yeah, I can't defend that.
Like when they add shit, like that's the epitome of adding shit just to add shit, just to say, oh, we got this and it's new. Same thing with Fortnite when they added jetpacks, balloons, turrets, miniguns, like adding the hop rock, the rocks that let you phase through shit, just adding shit just to add positive towards the game. You just add it because it's something that you can do that's new. 2K's going through that same thing. Just adding shit, just add it. They added pushing for no reason. No one asked for this.
Yeah, nobody asked for that shit.
It's just one of those things like, I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but they should have been fired before the game even came out.
Chat, if you are a Timothy, and you know what I mean by that, if you go to a... Sorry, I am talking.
Exactly, little dude. He know what's up.
If you go to a let's just say ethnic or urban pickup court, your local YMCA, any of that, and you push somebody,
you gonna fight.
You might not make it out of there.
You gonna run somebody fade.
Niggas done fought for less in the YMCA, LA Fitness, Lifetime Fitness, Depart.
Shot over, getting crossed over.
Dude called the police on him because he said a hard screen.
Yeah, like shit just got real for way less than a push. But that type of pushing, oh yeah, you gonna get stolen on, bro.
Well, let there be your own point guard that you was pushing to get the nigga out the way.
What was that?
That dramatic ass pause be killing me when this shit just cut out randomly.
Oh wait, what? Oh, it cut out.
That's why ain't nobody laugh.
Oh. Nah,
Travel?
but I'm saying like even your own point guard, after you push the nigga that was guarding him all the way back to the other 3-point line from, will look at you like, what the fuck are you doing?
Basically, like that shit ain't cool. But what else you got, Biggie?
They stop adding shit just to add it. Stop touching shooting. When the game comes out, however, like the shot meter and shot contest is, leave that shit the same, dog. Because that shit pisses me off when you get on one day and everything's just different. Now you got to make a whole jump shot, and you don't even feel like using this player anymore because you don't play the same because you can't shoot the same shots no more.
All right, let me ask y'all this about shooting. How do you feel about open shots versus like not contested, but like your own setup shots or whatever that might be contested, but like you might have a little bit of space. Like, how do you feel about?
So like creating your own shots? Or
Yeah. How do you feel about the difference in consistency of you making an open shot, like a butt naked ass 3, 2 or whatever, compared to, creating your own shot and somebody still on you, but you have no space like to get it off? Like, how do you feel about the consistency in that?
If I'm open,
I'm gonna let somebody else go first this time.
I'm gonna say is y'all see your step backs.
That's the most I can say about it. No matter what type of, like, if it's like, say, like, if I have like a
See, man, stupid.
or something like that, I do a step back and you still at the free throw line and I'm at the 3-point line, I'm open.
Right.
Exactly.
If I'm getting the ball off a catch and shoot, I'm at the 3-point line, I'm open.
I see what you're saying. But how do you
Can I
feel?
say something?
Go ahead.
The greatest shooters of all time miss open jump shot. If it ain't green, I understand. Yes, it's frustrating.
As fuck.
It is frustrating as hell, but Ray Allen missed jump shots. Steph Curry misses jump shots. You know what I'm saying? It happens.
It just feels nice to be rewarded. And one thing that we've figured out back in like 2K16, 17, whichever one you figured it out on, is that there is an algorithm to shooting to where when you get a certain amount of greens, you can't get any more.
Wait. Break this shit down, because I don't remember hearing this.
This shit used to happen to me and one of my. We'd get like, for the first half of the game, nothing but green. So like, say 9 for 9. I've gotten 9 green light 3 points. The second half hits, I get 1 out of 10 shots are green. All the same timing as the first half. Like I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but there's legit a certain amount of greens you can get at a certain rating, and then you just stop getting it for that game. even this year, until you get a certain rating, it's not guaranteed if you release it at the exact same time that you'll get. If you don't have, I believe it's a 86 3-point rating or higher, your greens are not guaranteed.
Yeah, they do have that. If it's not an 86 or higher, your green window is not as big.
Like my pure shot creator,
exactly,
is a 77 3-point rating. It's not guaranteed when I get a full that it can turn green. I can release it as perfect as possible and still miss because it's a full bar and they refuse to give me.
That's asinine as fuck. I'm gonna keep it a whole 1,000 with you.
Yeah, and it's all because people complained about shooting. You got to remember, they've been shooting since 2K15.
Okay, well then, what could they do to make the shooting like good?
Wait, hold on, real quick. Okay, I don't know if y'all seen those videos. Well, I'm pretty sure because y'all mentioned about the ratings. The way 2K judges shooting is completely broken. Period.
Break it down.
Okay, like Agent dropped this video about how saying like if you make a sharp and his open 3 isn't higher than 85, there's no way in the world that you can green every shot, no matter how well you time your shot. That's broken already. Like, yeah, that's already a broken system right there. So basically, what you're saying is, in order for me to make all of my 3-pointers in a row consistently, I have to make a certain build, not based off my skill, but my rating. So I could give my little 2-year-old cousin a controller as a pure shot. But here, go shoot the ball. It's a good. He has a better chance of making all of his shots green than I do with a shot creator who knows his jump shot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So
then you got to worry about your jump shot based on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, I ain't
Because
even
from
know
what
that.
I understand, it's not your release, it's your base.
That's the past 2 years. If your base isn't nice, your jump shot ain't falling.
Which then forces half the community to have the same jumper. Hey, what? To have the same jumper, and then when all of a sudden they patch that jumper to where the green release window is smaller or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then now everybody's scrambling to find the next jumper, and it's just continuous cycle. Which I feel like every base should have the same green light window.
That's why I just say if they're gonna have this system of it's all about stop touching jump shots. Just when the game comes out, that's how it is. Leave it alone. Because as you keep fucking with it, you fucking up with people's jump shots or 3-pointers. A lot of these
There's never heard the saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix.
Yeah, like
stop taking people's opinions that don't play basketball in real life. They
That's
play.
not even don't play basketball. A lot of these just complain about shooting just because they haven't they don't even practice their jump shots. They literally hop. All the time they practice their jump shots when they get on park. I couldn't hit today, man. 2K fix my jumper. No, nigga, you ain't practice. You trash.
Then
right.
you complain about your jumper not hitting when you're using base 55.
you'd be out here using Shaquille O'Neal base talking about.
With Kendrick, they use Shaquille base.
Hey, Kendrick Perkins was hitting back in 2K16, sir. Don't do that.
That's
don't do that.
That's one of the only reasons I don't want to make it. Doesn't matter because I'm gonna be pissed off when I see a pure shark with Shaquille O'Neal's base
getting greens
be released
just because of his rating
from half court.
Here's another thing too. Don't make one base better than the other. It should be based on. Well, I mean that I'm saying that, but it should be based on your skill, how well you each base. I feel like certain bases in this game cannot get a green. I don't care what base it is.
They cannot.
Certain bases can't get a green. It shouldn't be like that. It should be if you can time it, you can get a green.
I mean, that one jump shot I'm using for my pure sharp, I rarely see a green from him now. I don't know if they patched the base, but Jesus Christ.
Like that jumper I sent you with the Chris Paul base, I barely get greens, but it hit. It shouldn't be like that.
I don't get the difference in park and rec, because in park, y'all could see I'm able to shoot pretty goddamn consistently without a problem.
The sliders are different, and there's a little bit.
Yeah.
That shit is annoying as fuck.
The sliders in rec are more simulation, which people swear they want a sim game.
Actually, no, they
hate playing rec because they miss a lot.
I don't think anybody ever confirmed it. I'm not sure, but rec and prime, I believe it's supposed to be on Hall. Park is on All-Star.
Well, I like playing rec more, but I prefer to shoot on park only because I shoot more consistently.
Yeah, because it's gonna be the difficulty.
Yeah, I feel like a liability on rec whenever I play my sharp. Honestly, at this point,
you just need to find a different park. For pro.
As Agent calls it, a high latency.
Yeah, high latency, low latency. It's funny because I be seeing a little bit of that shit on Twitter. I'm all like, do any of you niggas even understand what latency is?
Most of them don't. They just say it because agents. They be saying, man, I got high latency.
It'd be the same shit when everybody be complaining about an engine, like a gaming engine, but nobody knows what the fuck a
Yo,
gaming engine is.
NBA Live community. The Frostbite engine is not gonna make that game better, bro. That game's doo-doo. That's it.
The Frostbite engine is just about lighting.
It's literally lighting. That's it.
I'm gonna still say it looked fire on NBA Live.
It's still gonna run like 2K19 and 8. I mean, I said 2K.
It'd probably be, if anything, it'd be more animation heavy.
It would just look better.
It probably
like Madden.
It'd be more animation heavy.
Pleasing.
It'd be way more animation heavy if it ran on Frostbite.
Yeah. That's why Madden looks the way it does now.
Already animation heavy.
It'd be worse.
We're not gonna talk about this game. My brain hurts. I want my refund still.
Go ahead and give us your facts, brother. Give us the car facts.
No, we're just gonna say that's still kneeling on rice until next year.
Ow, that hurt me. But for me, the biggest takeaways from NBA 2K11 that every game has not capitalized on was 2K11. Like, that game had 2 hot summers. I said this shit off camera. That game had literally 2 hot summers. It had its summer, then 2K12's hot summer. It ate 2 summers, my nigga. So
a lot of people forget 2K12, and I have them both sitting at my PS3 right now.
Exactly. The thing about 2K11 was that not only did you have the Michael Jordan storyline or whatever, that you get to relive all those moments, which was fun in and of itself, but you also had the ability to play in the D League, and not by a way of like a story, but like if you didn't play well enough at like the NBA Combine or whatever, you go to the D League, build your following, get your skills up, and then you get drafted to the NBA. And even then, you don't. To my recollection, you don't pick the team. Like, they still draft you.
Nope. All based on your skill.
Yeah. So
and you couldn't buy VC.
That's a big thing. I'm gonna go ahead and let that shit ride though, because VC that's here to stay, baby. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that shit ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I know, but like
we could all hope. We could all hope, but that's the big thing from it.
Ever since them little kids got their parents' credit card, VC.
Yeah, but that's number one for me. It's the fact that it was an option. Granted, if you played well enough at the combine, you could go straight to the NBA. Like, shout out to homie Trey, because he said, I didn't even know that was an option. I'm like, yeah, that was a thing. But
I didn't know it was an option either.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was asked at 2K. I'm not even gonna sit here and hold you, but I was I was asked, so I was playing in the D League, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Not only that, though, but you were able to actually have your own shoe deal in the league, like in the D League, and like customize it, which was dope as fuck. And then that would carry over into the NBA shit. So that's number one. Is the ability to be distributed to where, like, a G, in this case, the G League or whatever, or overseas. A different type of option or avenue to go play basketball in case your skills aren't developed yet. That'd be pretty dope as an option.
They had that this year.
But that's forced. In 2K11, it wasn't. It was
pretty much he's saying on 2K11,
if you ask, you playing in the G League.
Yeah. So it gave you a chance to actually get your skills better on the game and not force you to play it because the storyline demands it.
Exactly. So
know it'd be crazy.
What
if they added the G League back and was like, yo, you can't play Parker Rick until you get out of the G League.
That'd be funny as fuck.
And it's a lot of y'all trash niggas that be exposed in.
Yeah, they're making new players asking their friends to play on their accounts.
But that's number one for me for that aspect. Number two, as far as offense goes, I'm just going to put it on offense and defense. On the offensive side of the ball, they really need to fix the dribbling mechanics, because there's no reason as to why I'm holding turbo to move in a certain direction, and my dude's doing like a little hop dribble. I don't like that shit. Like, I do a hop dribble to set up me doing a crossover or in and out or something, not when I'm trying to drive to the basket. Because I complain about that shit on stream a lot. Like, I'll have the ball on my hand, I'll hold turbo to like use a screen from somebody, my dude just hops. He just hops. And then he finally goes. I don't like that shit. Another thing with the shooting and shit like that, I personally hate shooters in this game because they're just better than me. I'm not even gonna lie. That's just the fact of the matter. People who know their jump shots, I hate you, because for me, I struggle with that shit because I can't logically put it in my head as to me releasing the ball at like the peak where they recommend you release it, and I still get a late or a early. That aggravates the fuck out of me. So for that, I can't stand it, but I don't like them constantly tweaking it. That way people's jump shots get broken.
It don't do nothing.
Yeah, like when people's jump shots get broken or some shit like that, or like as you guys just said, like your green release window gets like smaller, like that. That makes zero sense to me. The screens, for the love of God, add an animation to where I could swim over somebody screening me. Nobody just sits there and takes a screen anymore.
It doesn't work for shit because almost every archetype has it.
It's annoying as fuck when like we're trying to like communicate, like switch on screens, but because he's setting the screen, my boy who's behind the screen trying to like switch runs into him and gets put in a weird ass like buffering animation where he's just bumping into his ass the whole time and the dude gets open jumper. They need to fix these damn buffer shits. That's just on offense anyways. As for pushing, get that shit the fuck up out of here. So overall, tweak offense. Stop listening to every little complaint, because people will complain about everything until it's fit for them to be good at the game. The game, when it first came out, was actually pretty damn good. It just needed a few tweaks. A few. Just no delay on me contesting a jumper. Just no delay. If you can release a jumper with no delay, I don't want no delay on my jumper. I mean, on my contest. That's it. it's faster for me to put my hand up than for you to shoot. That's just literally physics. Like, I don't have a ball in my hand, so I can just do this fast. You can do this shit. But I digress. As far as defense goes, they need to fix the blocking, because there's so many times on a fast break where I'm not taking off on 1 foot to go for a block. I'm instead charging up on 2 feet. Also, if somebody pump fakes me and I jump, let me fly over that person. Like, let me bust my ass the way I would realistically. Don't have me jump, like, attempt to jump, but they jump in front of me, but then my dude just stays on the ground, then jumps as soon as the ball's in the hoop. Fix that shit. On top of that, I don't know why, but the defense sometimes still feels very stiff. Because there'll be moments where I don't know exactly where the hell somebody's about to try to go with the ball. Like, where it'd be crossing over, whatever. But because they're a little bit faster, or the delay in the controller, I will, like, move my analog stick to the right when I know they're going to go right, and they'll go right, but they'll still beat me right. As well as incorporate the right analog stick for defense. Not just for stealing or blocking or contesting, but for my legs when I'm, like, sliding over. So if I would, like, slide the analog stick, move my analog stick right and cut off the right baseline, my dude should step over and cut off the baseline. Because I do that shit a lot off of, like, instinct. So, for me, that's what 2K needs to do in order to fix the game. For my career, y'all don't have to have some in-depth story, but just give us the option of, like, if you don't do well enough at the damn combine and shit like that, then you're going to play the G League. And you still earn a good amount of money in the G League, NBA, combine, all that shit. Like, we should be rewarded for our grind. As well as on offense, stop listening to people complain about every fucking thing. Shot contests are literally, while in our minds and playing 2K and basketball and shit like that, we would love it for that way. Whatever our hands up, they're gonna automatically miss. But y'all just seen a little bit of footage that I have in here. This is amateur shit, which is funny to me. But people's hands are up, some on time, some late, and we're still making the shot. Like, I'm doing floaters in front of people. But in 2K, or in our minds, we want that to be a miss because somebody's there. Just because a body's there does not guarantee I'm going to miss it. That's just a fact. So don't listen to these people complaining about it.
Westbrook jump hella high on his don't mean you can jump with me.
Exactly. So listen to some of these people complaining. Don't listen to the masses. Because not all the masses, like, don't listen to all the loud voices. Don't listen to somebody who's just yelling at you constantly about something that's wrong with the game. There's nothing really wrong with it. On top of that, fix the dunking. There shouldn't be a reason why I'm missing a dunk and I'm 6'6", and my main archetype is slashing, and somebody who's a damn lockdown defender who stands behind me is going to stop my dunk from going off. Fix that. Just because you're around me doesn't mean I'm going to be scared to dunk it. Like, I don't get that thought process in this game. But fix the offense, fix the defense, work on your mechanics. Keep the influx of content that you have with the daily events, the daily ways to get VC within the game, because that keeps it refreshing. Keep the animations, the goofy ones, the quirky ones, because those are hilarious. I hate Biggie because he always dances whenever we're playing online. But it makes for good content. But shit like that is dope. I'm actually okay with that shit. But until you guys get all them shits like in the right area, you're just going to continue to start off strong and then disappoint us throughout the year. Whereas 2K11, as I said, has had 2 hot summers back to back. People might form an argument of like, well, 2K19's better. Yeah, in comparison, because they have the better technology and they have, in retrospect, more to offer. But we're talking about what the game has done, or like what the game in its simplest form is and can do. 2K11 is still probably better.
If you were to look at yourself when you were playing 2K versus how you play 2K now, you'd agree. Because when you were younger playing 2K, you weren't.
Your bike cut out, by the way, G.
You're not here to. All right. When you're younger playing 2K, you're not like raging. If you could see yourself like however old you were when you were playing it, you're not raging at the game mostly. You're having fun. Versus now, probably half the time you're playing 2K, you're mad about it.
Yep.
You're mad about something, yeah.
Like, if you really boil it down, like, 2K11 was just a pure fun factor game. Like, granted, has it aged entirely well? I doubt it, because it's probably really stiff compared to now. But that's just because technology has advanced. But overall, the game is probably still fun because I actually do recollect playing the MJ story shit at my boy's house one time and still had fun with that shit. Stiff controls and all.
The controls still piss me off on my game though.
Oh yeah, we're spoiled now. That's the thing, we're just spoiled.
Yeah, going back and playing that and realize you got the left trigger and use the left stick to dribble, and the right stick is only for shooting.
Yeah. But
Hey, quick sidebar. Can we talk about how Cash Nasty is Savage entitled his video, Dwight Howard has no rim protection?
I don't care because there's nothing proven about that case. That's why I've not made a single joke.
Like the jokes is hilarious, but if we're gonna be completely honest, he, she, it, whoever could, whatever gender you want to call
Them.
that person, they could be lying because they've done it before.
Hey, person was they found out they was lying about Quavo.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's jumping the gun on this, and I'm like, y'all don't even know if it's.
But that's how the new shit is. Like, you don't have to have proof. You are guilty. You are guilty in the court of public opinion.
That's why I don't say anything. That's why you haven't seen me retweet none of that shit. Because I'm all like,
the jokes is funny to me.
I was laughing. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, I ain't gonna sit here and act like the jokes weren't funny. But I'm still like, I'm not gonna say anything because like we don't know if that shit's true or not. And I'm not gonna sit here and assume that he might automatically did the shit. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna sit here and then if it's true, then by all means let go more of the floodgates of slander. But until then, I ain't saying shit because that shit ain't cool.
Hey, let's keep it 100.
On shotgun.
We don't even know what that is.
Like,
we really don't.
Spaz 12 to Fortnite.
Hey, but as far as them Dwight Howard tweets go, I don't really care. I'm just here for the jokes. Once the jokes die, I don't care no more.
Facts. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna say it like J. Cole said it.
Yeah, all right,
mm-hmm.
Oh, I actually did want to visit a quick topic though. When you said people think that
you like getting fucked in the ass, that's between you.
Sir. I'm not gonna. We're not finna segue into what the fuck I was saying. You just interrupt me with that shit. So no.
What y'all got going on, but I want no part of it.
Exactly, but anyway, let's say I want to touch on this because you said that people think that Draymond Green could guard prime Shaq.
Not guard. Stop.
Yeah, people honestly think that.
Okay, please break this shit down.
Draymond Green plays this type of NBA. Not talking about him even trying to guard people who used to play just because of how he guards people now.
So they're judging Draymond based on
my bad. Sorry.
So I'm trying to understand this. So they're judging Draymond's defensive ability based on guarding the NBA for how soft it is today compared to how rough that shit was back in the 90s and early 2000s.
Weren't even alive when LeBron was drafted.
Even if, okay, let's just say we don't take Draymond into the 90s. Let's just say we take we take Shaq and put him in today's NBA.
He's getting 40.
Averaging 50.
He's getting like 40-30 a game.
Facts.
Now, I will say this. If anything, Shaq gonna foul out a lot of games like the way, like with the rules now. Shaq gonna foul out a good amount of them games.
I'd rather you
I can see Shaq getting
15 rebounds and 7 blocks than you not play at all.
Yeah, you're right.
I just can't really fathom Draymond Green trying to stop Shaq.
Throwing out the game for technical fouls because of the shit that he does sometimes.
Let's keep it 100. Stop Shaq. Not even the best centers that have like graced the court could stop Shaq.
Stopping Shaq is impossible. You might be able to stop him from getting like 40 on you.
Because the dude was a beast. Because like he knew how to use his body. That's what made him dangerous.
You might be able to draw a couple fouls because of shit, but he's still gonna get his buckets.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't get that thought process because not only that, but he's like way taller.
Stop Shaq is get him fouled out the game.
He literally has size and strength on Draymond in every way.
He has size and strength on everybody in the NBA right now. If he was in the NBA right now, he'd body everyone into the paint. And probably
Honestly, I don't think Draymond can stop Miami Heat Shaq.
He couldn't. That Shaq got a ring to him, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he do.
He did. That was his last ring. That was the third and final.
Yep.
So no, he can't. It's literally impossible. He's not doing it because Draymond's what 6'8", 6'9". He's
6. I give him 6'9", 6'10".
Honestly, Draymond, I think is like 6'7".
And
He's
you mean
6'9".
he's gonna somehow stop what 7', 7'2" Shaq at like 2 something.
Shaq and his peak was like about 7'1", 7'2".
Yeah, Draymond 6'7", 6'7", 230.
And Shaq was like 285 probably.
Shaq was 340.
Like
7'3".
country
7'1", 7'2", 340 pounds.
country muscle, like sir. And you mean that's Draymond gonna stop that? That's a train in the paint.
You couldn't even tell LeBron to guard that.
You can't. Because the thing is, athletic people have tried to guard Shaq and still failed.
You could take what I would consider probably one of the strongest centers of today's game. Not even saying Steven Adams, even though Steven Adams could work in this situation too. You could take DeMarcus Cousins, tell him guard Shaq, and he's just like,
why?
Just want me to look like a bitch.
I got somebody better than DeMar. I personally think inside wise, not all around game, but just pure post work. Marc Gasol couldn't do nothing with Shaq, man.
Steven Adams still doing nothing.
Nah, Steven Adams would get work.
Hey, you say that Steven Adams probably that's the strongest nigga in the NBA. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Steven Adams looked like
cute.
a caveman. That's the crazy part. And
that's cool, but
because that man don't
Shaq
got
still
no.
got
Look at Marcus.
Shaq still got 80. Shaq still got at least 40 to 50 pounds of straight muscle on Steven Adams.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. What killed me about Steven Adams was when that whole scuffle broke out and old boy tried to push him and the dude went farther back pushing Steven Adams. That shit killed me.
It was just funny to me because the announcers were so set on pushed him. Like,
Hey, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
But no, I'm just saying Steven Adams probably the strongest in the NBA right now.
I just don't see anybody who could stop Shaq. Like
there isn't anybody. We don't have that person.
Like he was just that much of a beast.
The only person that might, keyword might, because he didn't even play against anybody who was close to Shaq, in my opinion, was Wilt. If he was still alive in his prime going against Shaq, he might be able to keep Shaq below 20.
I mean, if you ever looked at some of them old, like, black and white basketball players, they were muscular as fuck.
Yeah, but Shaq big, though? Because Wilt was still going against, in my opinion, compared to what Shaq was going against, that's still no comp. You put Shaq back then with that size, 150. Not even just 100 points, 150.
I mean, yeah, Shaq was just a whole other monster because the dude was big, run up and down the floor.
Big, had a little bit of finesse.
And he just had to drop step you one time. He didn't have to like sit there and play with you. He just had to drop step you one time and that was it.
Hit you with one aggressive back down, step you out the play. And if you're still in the play, now you're just getting dunked on. You might as well just fail.
I just can't believe people think that Draymond could stop Shaq. I'm dumbfounded by that, but I think that's a good way to end the podcast.
There's people out there that try to say that, like, people like Reggie Miller and Larry Bird.
Hold up, what'd you say? You cut out twice.
There's people out there that will try to say Reggie Miller and Larry Bird aren't that good of shooters compared to Steph Curry. But
Jesus,
hey, there's people will say some outlandish shit like that.
I will say
we've never seen a shooter like Curry though. We have never seen a shooter like Curry though. I will say that.
We have like him, but people act like Reggie Miller, Larry Bird never existed.
Oh, that's because people are stupid.
Yeah, that's
all I'm gonna say is I would this may ruffle some feathers.
Go ahead.
But Larry Bird wouldn't be as great as he is in today's NBA. Simply based off how unathletic he was.
I mean, that's an unfair type of an unpopular opinion because that's just obvious.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can see what you're
the closest thing to Larry Bird is Joe Ingles.
And the thing about Larry Bird, though, people liked him because he was unathletic, but he ain't scared to throw them hands, though.
Bird and Magic Johnson who could be more
Both y'all
versatile.
mics cut out, which is hilarious.
I was saying, like, well, the podcast, the stream caught it, but the fucking Larry Bird was down to throw them hands, though. So he was like, all right, you gonna get these hands.
And what I was saying is people forget that Larry having to see who could be more versatile on the court.
I mean, the dude literally won the fucking 3-point contest in his warm-up. Like, he walked in and said, which one of y'all gonna take second? And then proceeded to win.
Yeah, that was savage.
That man went out there and hooped on a bad back.
Like, that's just a normal opinion, because that's just kind of obvious. But I don't understand the disrespect that Reggie Miller...
That's like he does. Like he did.
Yeah, I don't understand that disrespect that you just told me, that people think that Reggie Miller and Larry Bird aren't good shooters. Like, there's a reason why they're on the records. Like, there's a reason why people say that, like, they're, like, two of the greatest shooters. Fucking Reggie Miller, like, didn't he score, like, 8 points in, like, 10 seconds or some wild shit? Like, what was that?
New York Knicks.
Yeah.
It was against the New York Knicks. He shot a 3, stole the inbound pass, came back out, shot a 3.
Yeah.
And then scored again on after that.
So it's like, come on now, put some respect on bro name.
People past NBA players a lot, dog.
That's because
like the biggest contributors to this are niggas who hate on and try to say compared to LeBron, Kobe, and y'all really out here disrespecting that man's name. Like when you bring up Kobe and LeBron, they're like, man, this, that, and this, that. But Dr. J, Michael Jordan, all of them said it best. At the end of the day, it's all about the ring.
I feel like it's not about the rings.
Hey, I'm gonna say it right now. I ain't gonna say it. When LeBron has grandchildren, you think he gonna be pointing out, yeah, man, I scored like 40,000 points. No, they ain't gonna care about that.
I think it is about the ring. That's my opinion, though.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like, no, the best person that said it was Brian Scalabrine, because he was just joking. He was being dead ass, but joking at the same time. 10 years down the line, he can tell his kids that he can tell his grandkids that he carried the team to a ring. 30 years down the line, he was the only great player in the NBA at the time. Getting
you cut out so hard.
At the end of the day, all that matters is the ring.
All I'm gonna say is none of the people in the mountaintop of the NBA can say that they came back from a 3-1 lead by a team that won 72 wins.
I mean, that's an amazing feat. That is an amazing feat. But my contrary to that statement would be none of the greats allowed their teams to be down 3-1 in the first place.
Jordan never went to a game 7 in the finals.
Jordan's been swept though.
So Jordan's been swept, came back and said, I ain't getting swept again. Didn't get
Jordan got swept multiple years.
In his early years,
after,
oh yeah.
Like that last one, he was like swept again. Never got swept again.
Because like think about it, he got drafted 85. He didn't win till what
91, 2, and 3. Then he came and got 4, 5, 6.
So from 85, 86, 86, 87, 87, 88, 88, 89.
Swept. I'm gonna just say that.
Hold on, what was it? No, it was 90. It was 1, 2, 3. Then I think was it 4, 5, 6?
It was 1, 2.
It was 1, 2, and 3, and then 5, 6. No, because you got 98, 99.
Because he took a year off. Because he took a year off.
Yeah, it's 96, 97, and 98.
Okay, so it was 1, 2, 3, then 6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah. Like,
also, another thing, LeBron means more to his team than any other great.
Hey,
Michael Jordan retired. The year before Michael Jordan retired and went to go play baseball, his team won 7 games. The year after that, after he retired, his team won 56 games, still made the playoffs. LeBron left. This man, they got the number 1 draft pick, and they about to get it again.
But when we break it down, what was the team comparison?
I'm going to just say real quick that you said that LeBron meant more to his team I don't agree with that statement, not a bit.
You look at all the greats after they left their team. Majority of the time, their team still made
people better around them.
Whether it's Wilt.
Well,
still made the
my counter argument would be because LeBron gets the most credit for being the dude who makes the team better around him. But if your argument is that the teams that have great players leave and they still end up winning, what does that then say about LeBron if they start losing? If he makes the team better around him,
make the players better around you. The fact that to make Steve Kerr great, not even great, to give Steve Kerr the chance to hit that one game winner to win the finals was Michael Jordan having to punch him in his nose and break it. It's violence.
Black eye. It wasn't nose. It was a black eye.
But if LeBron do that, y'all be up his ass.
I wouldn't.
Hey,
majority of the public.
Oh yeah, but I don't. I keep that same energy when it comes to how I hold great players though, because great players have that killer instinct, that drive, that passion of the game to win. And like, nigga, I'm tired of fucking losing. So I respect when, you know, you might yell at your teammate or whatever, but like you're doing that shit because you want to win, you want the best for the team. What I don't like is when you shut down and like get disappointed in either the team or yourself. That's not the sign of a great leader or that dude in my eyes. You feel what I'm saying?
So I'm assuming you're referring to what just happened in the finals.
Yep, that shit pissed me off. I don't like that shit.
Didn't it leak that he really was like?
God, you keep.
I feel like he didn't shut down because he was still scoring in that overtime.
He was,
still trying.
But that's still demoralizing. Like, picture it like this, right? Like, say God bless that we're all like, oh, all right. Well, say like God bless that we're like all playing for like, you know, with LeBron or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we was gonna say for shits and giggles that because Eric doesn't play basketball, he's the one who didn't shoot the last shot, even though he had an opportunity, right? So we're all sitting there preparing for overtime, right? And we all look at LeBron as like our leader, like, you know, whatever he doing, that's how we rocking. But then we see him all out of it, putting his head in his hands type shit, yada, yada, yada. That's kind of demoralizing for the team around him. While he might not have meant it in that way, that's kind of like, that's too open for interpretation of like, oh, you're giving up. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I will say this. I haven't been in a similar situation, but a situation that happened was me and my homie Junior were like, you know what I'm saying? We were the captains of the team.
Mm-hmm.
We was on some Shaq and Kobe type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there was a point in the game where it was like 1:30 left, and I missed a shot, and then I had a turnover at the possession after that, and Junior was pissed off, like. Understandably, he was like, "What are you doing?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That didn't demoralize me. That hyped me up.
That's
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
I see my team. Like, if I let my teammates down, I'm not gonna sit here and bitch and moan about it. I'm gonna be like, okay, how can I make this situation better? How can I not only make it up to the team, but how can I put myself in a position where I know? You know what I'm saying? I'm better than this situation.
But you're mixing two different situations though, because you fucked up and you're willing to make it better, right? Even though you're the captain of the team or whatever, right? You kind of mixed the JR situation as if like you were JR in that situation, although you might have been. But JR didn't need to get hype in that fucking moment. He just needed better guidance. You need to get hype in order to lead them. And I'm assuming that not at one time where you just like, oh man, you know, I'm just over. Put your head in your hands, type shit. You were like, all right, fuck that. We gonna keep it rocking. That's different. Yeah.
What he's saying is like LeBron shut down. Like you could see like he had pretty much he had lost the game
because he put it all out there anyways. Though, like, so I understood his frustration, but I'm like, you can't show that.
But I mean, I'm saying you see other people's body language on the court. I mean, that shouldn't. I don't know. Because even in my position, I've never been in the NBA, but people that go to the NBA, you worked hard for that shit.
Oh, I understand it. That's why I sympathize more with professionals than like the spectators, because even the bench players will give the average person 60.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. You worked your ass off to get there. I'm not going to and I understand how great LeBron is. He's the number one player in the league right now. But in some people's opinions, that's debatable. We'll leave it at that. We're not gonna go there.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna let that situation knock me out the game mentally.
All right,
I'm like, I fucked up. But I know I worked my ass off to get here, and I know what type of player I am.
I see exactly what you're saying.
Wait, let me put it like this. I'm gonna relate this to you've worked your ass off this whole year. Finals is here. Y'all all studying together, trying to get ready. You get to the exam, and the smartest person in your class, A+ every assignment. You look back, and they are shook looking at this paper.
Yep, that's a good analogy.
But my studying and my work ethic has nothing to fucking do with them. If I'm confident in myself, then I should be able to do what the fuck I need to do.
That's the smartest person in your class. They pass every test.
But the difference between that and like what I'm saying is like that's just like maybe our psyche or whatever, honestly, because I'm kind of wired that same fucking way. But I'm talking about not everybody's built like that. So like maybe around him when they see, the hands in the head type or the hands in the head type shit, they're all like, it takes the wind out of the team just seeing that image. Cause like that's their leader. Like granted, everybody has that team who's like the dude who's like that dude. But like I still have balls too at the end of the day. You feel me? Like I still got pride and shit. So you might give up, but I'm not. But I can't say the same for like his team. You know what I'm saying?
Like there's like even when we
I said this before when LeBron's team loses, no matter if he had like 8 turnovers or whatever, it's his team's fault. When they win, LeBron carried the team.
Mm-hmm.
When after every win or loss, somehow you aren't the reason that anything good happened. When you get to the finals, you start looking at the nigga that it's all supposed to be about.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Like, granted, in my opinion, he's still gonna be going down as one of the greats. Like, I'll argue for him, but it's just certain aspects that like aggravate me. As far as his presence on the court, that pissed me off. That's it.
Like you cannot not put him top 5 all time.
I put him in there.
Hey, I'm gonna say right now, it is hilarious sometimes because both my mom and dad are LeBron, and they will be yelling at the TV at LeBron because they'll notice LeBron will like miss like 2 layups in the paint and just start shooting hella threes for no reason.
Yeah, I do see that too, and that does piss me the fuck off.
They're like, nigga, you don't go in the paint with your big self. Like the one play that makes everybody mad. George Hill and JR. When everybody got mad at George Hill and JR, and no one wants to talk about how had Steph Curry on him and could have just drove to the lane.
But in his defense, you can't leave that into the hands.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. The thing that pissed me off was the simple fact that KD had his back turned when he got the rebound. So he still could have went up and possibly got another foul off of KD's, being turned around.
Yeah, I'm still on the same. Like, that's what I mean by certain things. No, that's actually the best example of when LeBron's team loses, it's his team's fault. People got mad at JR and George Hill for what they did. They did some stupid shit, but none of the LeBron like stands, fans, dick riders, whatever you want to say, wanted to point out LeBron had an easy layup because Steph Curry ain't stopping you from making a layup. Let's be completely honest.
Be clear.
You 6'8", 260. That nigga is 6'2", 180.
Okay. Then say for instance, he does a drop step, takes him to the cup, and Iguodala or Durant or Draymond meets him there, blocks his shit. Y'all gonna be calling him fucking trash?
No. If he did the drop step, no LeBron. If he did the drop, that'd be time reasonable that you passed out, but helped him. That's what you're supposed to do as the type of player that he is. Who everybody knows you can get to the lane at will against someone like Steph Curry. You should be expecting the help. Then you look for the pass.
I mean, if anything, you expect LeBron to pass because he's not taking that big shot.
Hold on. You say that. Well, there was actually a play in that game where LeBron drove, gave it to Kevin Love, even though Draymond picked up, he still turned around and stopped Kevin Love from scoring.
That's Draymond, dog. That's a defensive player.
Okay, even if say for instance, KD was guarding Kyle Korver, his big 7-foot wingspan having that still can contest the shot and stop him from making.
Kyle Korver.
So that's the thing about the nucleus with Golden State, and now that they've added DeMarcus Cousins, it's going to be even harder to stop him.
I'm not too worried about DeMarcus. I'm really not. If I'm being completely honest,
I disagree.
I'm not that worried about him because if I'm being completely honest, he's still gonna get like going against a team like LeBron's. He gonna, especially with the players they have now and how they fade anybody on site, as we seen when they went against the it wasn't so Pelicans. No, it wasn't Pelicans. Whatever team it was that Ray John
Rockets.
Yeah. When they went against the Rockets, some shit happened like that against the Warriors and Drake's cousin. Knowing his personality, he getting kicked out the game. So then you ain't got to worry about him.
That's interesting, but I think that's enough debating our basketball debates. We have to save some more of that for later because he can
say LeBron could have easily
LeBron could easily what? Your mic cut out.
LeBron could have easily drove to the lane and either got.
I'm just saying, if he would have got blocked, he made the right basketball play. George Hill got to hit those fucking free throws. I don't give a damn.
George Hill still holds his L for missing a fucking free throw.
I said both of them, like J.R. Smith, both still did their part making that shit stupid. But even let's say, not even that, because let's be honest, LeBron was the coach of that team. Imagine Eric Spoelstra being the coach of that team, seeing LeBron do that.
Honestly, if they had Coach Eric Spoelstra, they would have never been in that first place.
Because Eric Spoelstra told LeBron, "We running these."
That's what I'm saying. Like I told you the other day, Biggie, Eric Spoelstra is the best coach LeBron has ever had in this show.
That's the only coach LeBron ever had. Because everybody else is.
And that's why I want Mark Jackson to be the Los Angeles Lakers' next coach.
Well, that was a good discussion. Well, folks, that was Reynolds Games Podcast, episode 35. I appreciate everybody who came through and showed love. We gave y'all 2 hours of greatness because we didn't get to do one last week because there wasn't much shit to damn talk about, to be honest with you. Anybody
streaming?
I'm actually going to take my black ass to bed. So, yeah. Any of y'all streaming?
I'm going to be on Xbox.
K-Dog?
Brother
K-Dog?
All right, Agent.
Did Mr. Dog fell asleep?
Apparently. So, I'm going to let everybody get the outros.
No.
Biggie, what's your outro, bro?
My outro is Warriors blew a 3-1 lead.
This nigga here.
But, even good teams like that. So they blew a 3-1 lead, but hey, it'd be like that. And you can go check out my beats and everything on my second YouTube channel or my SoundCloud. If you like to download them, you can download them on SoundCloud. That's it. I'm glad to be here. Glad we got to talk games. We say all the stuff about 2K that we want them to fix, but let's be honest, they ain't doing shit.
And I'm gonna cry. So, Agent, what's your closing statement, bro?
Monkey brain, eat! All right, on the serious side of the game, man, we had a great conversation. No argument was had. Because you had this type of conversation with certain people, it's going to cussing going on.
Yeah, like I said, because it'd be LeBron.
Yo, shit.
Like I'm a LeBron stan myself, but I know his faults, and I'm not gonna sit here and diss.
There's a difference between a stan and a fan. You are a fan. A stan would be someone LeBron ain't got no.
You be that you be that donkey off Family Got that one episode. No.
I'm dead. But yeah, the conversation was great. The topics were awesome as usual. Hey, appreciate y'all for stopping through. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share the stream, and make sure y'all come back next Tuesday for episode
36.
36.
If there's actually enough news for
No.
next week, let's say that.
Goddamn, cut out that Treyway shit. And K Dog, you ass. With that being,
he just commented in the chat, by the way.
I did not see it because I had the chat open on my phone. My phone's dying.
Yeah, he said, "What my shit died? Hit me up. Y'all trying to game?"
Bet. Hope y'all have a good holidays or whatever. We're gonna try to see you at least 2 more times for Christmas and the New Year. Make sure you guys check out all the links to the homies channels and whatnot in the description box below as well. Make sure you check out my first sponsor, or I guess sponsor, whatever, SOUNDCLOUD.co. Use my promo code Zilla for 50% off on your purchase. Some dope gear. Make sure you check that out. Support your boy by using that goddamn code. Please and thank you. This podcast will be available everywhere. iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher Radio, SoundCloud, all that good shit. That we can take it on the go in case you missed the live show. And the live show will be posted up on my YouTube channel probably sometime tomorrow morning. I'm sorry for the voice. Hopefully it's better next week. But this is all you get, and this is all you got. Peace.
Mikey Break.
Shout out to Soul Clothing.